time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's the Straight Up Wrestling Show. It's your man HBT. I'm here with my man Octavius Conway, the one-man army. I'm here with John Shooter Hargrove and Teo. Teo is pretty much, he's muted right now, but hey, he will be talking in a little bit. And Christopher Burton will be in here in just a little bit, the People's Podcaster. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and go on, and we're gonna go into a Monday Night Raw. But hey, tonight, man, right now, you know, as all us guys are together, we're going to come together. We're going to talk about wrestling, but, you know, we are going to talk about some black wrestlers, man, because it's Black History Month. So we're going to talk about black wrestlers. We're going to talk about black tag teams. We're going to go into a whole bunch of other different things. We're going to go into some other entertainment about, you know, black contributions to pretty much entertainment, because that's what we talking about, some entertainment. So we will be talking about black entertainers, not just as far as in wrestling, the wrestling business. We'll be talking about black entertainers in movies, black entertainers in music and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of different things that we're going to be talking about. So hey, come on in here, rock with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And as you come in, if you're on YouTube, you know what to do. Hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on, like times like these. And if you over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do on here on YouTube, man. You hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on. Like I said, like times like these. And guys, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're on X, guys, formerly known, if you see us on X, formerly known as Twitter, go ahead and hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. And what else, Mr. Burton? The People's Podcast.
Follow Straight Up Wrestling Show.
No doubt about it. But yeah, we appreciate everybody in here with us, guys. And like I say, hey man, we got a 5-man panel, and we're just gonna go ahead and start talking about some things, man. So let's start off with these black wrestlers. So I'm gonna go on down to my man John. I'm gonna go to Octavius Conway, and then I'm gonna work around John to John Shooter Hargrove, Teo, and then we're gonna go back to the People's Podcast, and then we'll go back to me. But Octavius,
Wait.
Okay, well, the Octavius, we'll skip Octavius right now. All right, John, you hear me, my man?
I'm here.
All right, John Shooter Hargrove, man, how long you been watching wrestling, brother?
Oh man, all my life, I grew up, watching it. Started off with my dad and my grandma. It was just like a pastime. We from the South, so like that's something that you didn't fool with grandma when her wrestling was on.
And I know that's right. And the thing about it is this, that's one of the main points that I've always made. I mean, we did videos and we've been on live, and I talked about that. I said, look, if you have grandma, you got grandma, and and granddad too, but especially grandma. You have grandma, everybody in the house is watching wrestling. You have the whole family, man, straight up. And that's the way it used to be back in the day. And that's one thing I think that's missing in wrestling as far as that element is you do not have, you don't have your grandma out there looking at it. So that right there is a whole different thing. So, man, but who was the first black wrestler that really stuck out to you at, during your time? I'm talking about, wrestling.
Oh, so I got to go back to because like my grandma was like a real fanatic. Like she would tape it. So like I would watch a lot of stuff that was like territory days. Like
right. Good.
She would just watch it all day. So like I gotta say, who that? Go beat that junkyard dog.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about before he went to WWE, because I don't really feel that Vince really used him.
Utilized
the way.
Okay.
Build
it. Okay, so junkyard dog. So he was the first one that really struck you.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, he was just as big as them. Like,
it's
gimmicky for the time, but I mean, we didn't have much representation back then. So, to see him be on that high level, that was cool, man. Somebody that looked like you.
Okay, yeah. So, man, my main, as far as Junkyard Dog, I saw him more as far as, because when he was in the WWE, I really didn't watch him a lot. you know, most of my time watching him was when he was in the Georgia Championship Wrestling area. So, and he used to come out, you know, I remember because he was one of the first wrestlers that came out with the theme music. And he would come out to Another One Bites the Dust by Queen.
Yep.
You know, he'd come out with that big chain on, and that guy would just dominate people, man. He, you know, had to hit people with that big thump. Nobody could get out of that. I mean, nobody could survive that, but he was incredible, man. He took it to another level, very respectful. You know, he was very respected in the business and pretty much didn't take no mess. You know, he was not one of these guys that was, you know, I hate to say it, it was a lot of stereotypical stuff at one time with some wrestlers, and with him it never was. What's up, my man? Bill Hazelwood is in the house. Bobo Brazil, we gonna get the Bobo most definitely. Bill Hazelwood is in the house. Yeah, Bobo Brazil. You talking about representing black wrestlers, one of the best of all time, man. Bobo Brazil. What's going on, Scott Larson? What's up, Scott? What's going on? All right, so. Yeah, I definitely like that. Submission, John. You know, you're talking about Junkyard Dog because you took somebody that made a great contribution to to the landscape of black wrestlers. Junkyard Dog. He's definitely one of the top. He's got to be in the top 5, man. As far as if you want to talk about the significance in the popularity, as far as popularity, as black wrestlers, he's one of the first ones that's going to pop up. Is Junkyard Dog. All right, let's roll back to Octavius. All right, One Man Army. Who was the first black wrestler that jumped off the page at you that made you say, okay, man, that's somebody that I really want to, I that really caught my attention and I feel connected to.
Okay. This is going to be a layered answer what I'm about to give you.
Okay.
Okay, so of course I'm going to backtrack when I first started watching wrestling. So that was more so in the mid to late 90s. So what the one person that caught my attention was really two. Was Baruch from Nation of Domination.
Okay.
And I know I'm about to hear Chris's mouth on this, and I don't care what he says. I know he cannot cut a promo to save his life. But the way he looked and the way he did his stuff, I'm like, it caught my attention.
Okay.
It was Ahmed Johnson.
Okay, Ahmed Johnson. Okay. First it was Farouk, and then you say Ahmed. Okay.
Yeah, so that caught my attention at that time. But there was a period of time that I had stopped watching wrestling for a little while. And then when one day I was flipping the TV, I saw wrestling came on. Me and my granddad was watching it because my granddad likes Batista. And then I saw Bobby Lashley. Early Bobby Lashley.
Okay, right.
Like when it was like around 2006. And I'm just like, who is this guy who moves so that damn fast, like he's chiseled out of granite, and just like very versatile. Like I just never really seen. I seen big guys, muscular guys move, but not like him. He moves different, and it's something I just caught on with, and I've been a fan ever since. Like, and I kept start back watching wrestling heavily because of Bobby Lashley. Cause I was just staying to watch SmackDown just to see Bobby Lashley. And then of course, later on with the Battle of the Billionaires and stuff, and just overall, I just became a big fan of Bobby Lashley, and also too. Bobby Lashley actually inspired me to wrestle.
Okay, wow, now that is incredible. That is incredible.
Yeah, he really inspired me to wrestle because the One Man Army thing, I got a lot from Bobby Lashley.
Okay,
how just the aggression, the speed, the smash mouth style, and then and of course he's not the greatest promo talker, but still. It's just what he did in the ring.
Ahmed Johnson.
He's already.
I knew you'll have to come back up in there. But anywho, but Bobby Lashley really actually motivated me, inspired me to wrestle.
Yeah,
so
incredible wrestler, man. And like I say, it does not matter. You know, I know what Chris thinks of him or whatever. But my thing is this: when you look at Bobby Lashley, you look at a lot of these guys' careers. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a black wrestler, white wrestler, Asian wrestler, or whatever. If you measure them by the years, if you stop looking at their talent and look at the way they've been booked and the way they've been used, and you take that and you start measuring that and say, oh, this is what this wrestler is about, because he was in some kind of crazy storyline, things didn't go right for him, and they put some other wrestlers over him. If you do that, then you are taking away from that wrestler's true ability, and you're not seeing you can't see. You know, you let's try to say you can't see the basketball goal because all the players are on the court is pretty much corrupting everything, so you cannot see the goal. So that's the way I see it when people tell me Bobby Lashley's not this, not that. Bobby Lashley, and you know, I've seen them all. And go back to my man Bill Hazelwood, like I say, he said, you know, Bobo Brazil, he just said, you know, hey, he saw him live. But man, I've been watching this sport. Man, goodness sake. Now this is wow. I started watching when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I've been watching this thing for like 51, 52 years, man. You know, and I've seen them all the way from Bobo Brazil. I've seen so many different guys. Pez Watley when they was in, you know, Tiger Conway Jr., Tiger Conway Sr., even Sailor Art Thomas with, you know, Chris trimming on that. All these guys, man, great wrestlers. Even my favorite, Tony Atlas and Rocky Soulman Johnson, who I think is the greatest black wrestler as far as talent goes that I've seen. But when I first saw Bobby Lashley, I mean, well, I'm gonna say I knew of Bobby Lashley before we had got into doing Straight Up Wrestling Show. Bobby Lashley done got up there in age, and I know he was even when he was younger over in TNA. When I saw him with Straight Up Wrestling Show, when we started this 3.5 years ago, he was a WWE champion. And he was decimating people, man. He was dominating people. And I told Chris at that time, I said, he's probably the best black wrestler that I've seen. And like I said, I've seen Ron Simmons when he had an incredible run as the world champion. Butch Reed, when his run, man, he was just great over in Memphis. I'm talking about before the natural Butch Reed. I know that's the one that Chris knows and everything like that. I've seen guys at their best. Outside of Tony Atlas, and probably that Tony Atlas run from 1977 to 1983, that Bobby Lashley that I saw that first year that we did the Straight Up Wrestling Show is probably the most intensive, the most intense, most electrified black wrestler that I've seen. Yeah, I mean, as a singles competitor, he was incredible, man. He was incredible, and I know everybody was against him. I know a lot of people wasn't even paying attention to him as far as I mean, I know Chris wasn't, because Chris hated Raw at that time. He loved AEW. He hated Raw, and you know, to me, he wasn't paying attention to him at that time. You had, I'm gonna throw Charlotte Flair in there, even though she wasn't a black wrestler. She was the women's world champion over there on Raw, and he was the man's world champion. And both of them was just dogging people. And I think that right there, because of the hate that people had against WWE, I mean, against Raw at that time, I think it was a disservice to those two, because that was some of the best wrestling, in my opinion, during that first year. I mean, and Bobby Lashley.
That pandemic there, in the pandemic.
That time. But yeah, no, it was after the pandemic. We started this after the pandemic.
Yeah, after the pandemic.
But he was incredible, man. And I was just like, but for Chris, I mean, Chris wanted to jump through this computer, man, on me about doggo Bobby Lashley. Him and Michael King, they hated him. They didn't like him. And it was just, I'm like, well, it's not that they didn't like him. It's just Chris hated Raw so much. But I just think Bobby Lashley, it was a big disservice to him during that time. But all right, Octavius, any other black wrestler that you want to talk about before we go? Let me go ahead and get some of these comments here, man, because they are piling up, because that's what we do. We talk to our fans. We talk to our friends on here. All right, Armor Clark, what's up, Harry? How are y'all doing this evening? Doing pretty good, resting up some. Waiting on pizza. I'm doing so much better now. I'm glad you are, Armor. Hey, prayer works, no doubt. Thank y'all for the prayers. Much appreciated. Straight up, be 90. My man Bill Hazel would say JYD and Jay Eagle traveled a lot of miles together. I had no clue on that. I know Jay has traveled with a lot of different guys, but I didn't know he traveled with JYD. But that's great. Scott Larson, Tony Atlas, yeah, my favorite wrestler of all, not my favorite wrestler of all time, but my favorite black wrestler. No ends, ands, buts about it. Tony Atlas was just incredible, man. And I will be talking about him. All right, Scott Larson said Sammy got some soul in him. I just had to. I hear you. Hey, he soul brother number one, especially when he met him, Christopher Burton. You know,
I love Scott Larson's affinity for Sami Zayn. It's
yeah, he loves Sammy, man. He loves Sammy. There ain't no doubt, man. But is that all of them, Chris? All the comments?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right. So, all right, man. So, all right, and one more you want to talk about, Octavius? Unless that's it, and we can go over the table.
That's gonna be a tough one because as a lot of guys I definitely like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to say anyone else, I would have to say Ron Simmons for me.
Oh, Ron Simmons, man.
Ron Simmons.
Big time.
Because of not because all the accolades he's done, how much he done in the business, his tough style, just straight dominant powerhouse. He had a lot of it's a certain word I'm looking for, but I definitely gravitated a lot to Ron Simmons, to WCW days and WWE days. So definitely Ron Simmons.
Okay. Well, you know, Farouk and Ron Simmons the same person.
Yeah. Yeah, because you already said Farouk.
Yeah,
okay.
Real.
Ron Simmons. Yeah, you know, some people just know Farouk. Some people just know Ron Simmons.
Yeah.
You know, you got to kind of play the fence on it a little bit. You know, there's some know more than others.
Farouk aside, boy, I hated that, man. I hated that gimmick. But
yes, I did hate that one. He dressed like a blue Centurion. I did hate that.
Yeah, man, that was just
that was some bull.
Yeah. All right, my man Teo. Go ahead, Teo. Who's your favorite, man? I mean, what's the first black wrestler that jumped off the page to you, man, and somebody that you can really, really gave you a great feeling about who you are and things like that, and maybe something that you wanted to do after you saw him?
Definitely probably gonna date myself here as opposed to y'all, because
yeah, I know you youngest here.
I am the chap of the group, so don't judge me for some of these answers. But
you called yourself a pair of pants, bro.
He gonna probably say Kofi Kingston or somebody.
So like for me personally, by the time I was old enough to really understand wrestling, it was probably Booker T.
Okay, Booker T. Okay. Great. That's a great answer.
I was about to say I came through the ruthless aggression era by the time I was old enough to really get into wrestling.
Right.
I mean, I still remember the first match that I ever saw in general was, I couldn't tell you. I want to say maybe it was like a Sunday Night Heat special or something, but The Rock and Mankind were into it. It was during their little feud. And it was either an empty arena match or
that
a
was the halftime match. If it was the empty arena, that was halftime. That was the halftime show.
Okay.
It was Sunday Night Heat. It was Sunday Night Heat, but it was halftime. It was
like empty arena match or something like that, right?
That was during the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay. So my granddad recorded over that on VHS, and like that was the first time I ever saw a wrestling match. To this day, as far as I can remember, that was the first match I ever saw. So by technicality, I should tell you The Rock. But like I said, I saw that match, and I was always a football kid, so it took me a while to really get into wrestling. And by the time I did, the first black person that really jumped off the page, where I felt like he could go to WrestleMania and main event against some of these other guys that I saw, was Booker T. Shelton Benjamin was obviously in WWE by this point, but like Booker was the one that I looked at like, wow, like this is what it means to be a black man in professional wrestling. Like he is what I would want to be if I was a professional wrestler.
Yeah, a great representative too, man. Yeah. There's no doubt about that. Can't take that away from him.
Booker T's charisma, the way he performs in the ring, like, man, Booker T pretty much got it all.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah. No, I think he's
a double Hall of Famer because Harlem Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And we can't forget about Harlem Heat now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah,
I was about to say, and I
we gonna go
hate
to
I
the
had
tag
missed out
team
on
battle.
most of that, but
But yeah.
Yep, Booker T for me for sure. If we're doing modern time, the stuff that I didn't live through, I would be ashamed to not put Swerve Strickland on that list. I know that's probably a curveball right there, but like Swerve Strickland he's been that guy, man. Wasn't
I
properly
agree.
used for some years, but like the light that he's in now, the image that he's created for himself, the way he looks, I mean, he looks great. Like Swerve Strickland to me is just one of the best black wrestlers in professional wrestling right now.
I agree with you. I agree with you with that because when I first saw Swerve, because I know he was in some other promotions before WWE as well. When I seen him with Hit Row, I knew something was the way how he talked, the way he presented himself. I knew there was something special about him. But then when he went to AEW,
Skid Row. Harry loves some Skid Row, boy.
Man, you out your mind.
Well, you used to love them boys, man. You used to pop every time.
Man, no way. I couldn't stand the group. I couldn't stand Swerve Strickland. I couldn't stand neither one of them.
Big top dollar guy, huh?
Top dollar. I hated him.
Top dollar might be the most improved, though. I tell you that.
Hey, look. I might have liked them if they wouldn't have been trying to rap. Now, I'm serious when it comes to my rap, man. My rap music, man. Do not hit me with some of this goofy crap. And that's what they was doing. So, but
you already know how they try to do black talent, especially.
I know.
Exactly.
You know how they do. They try to stereotype it, But I did see something in Swerve, but it just when he went to AEW, I really feel like that he really his light is really shined. Well, so I definitely agree with Taylor with that.
He definitely has a lot of talent, man. He's a great talent, 100%. And I did come to like him as he was in AEW, going up for the title and everything. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that, hey, I wanted this guy to be the champion, or I believe that he should have been the champion. But when it boils down to it, it was not his fault, in my opinion. They did not present him well.
No, they didn't, for sure. They did not.
They did not. They did not book him at all. And put him in a good light, but he's incredible, man. When it boils down to
it, at all. And I think another thing that people don't give him credit for is, well, they were building to a Swerve championship. We all saw it coming.
Oh yeah.
But the problem was, I don't think a lot of people forget, at that time where Swerve was champion, MJF got hurt, had his little attitude, whatever the case may be. We don't know. MJF was gone. Kenny Omega was home. Will Ospreay hadn't landed yet. Like, by all intents and purposes, it was just Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland, and they needed to get the belt off Joe. So, like, they put a lot of pressure on Swerve with no ideas for him. They just gave him the title and was like, good luck, kid. Like, all of the top guys were home, hurt, or...
Well, they were, but you still... When it boils down to it, they still could have made his run a little bit better if they would have utilized.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like people like what was the guy, man? Claudio Castagnoli. If they would have put him in a match, a singles match against him, they could have put him in. They could have put him in singles matches against people like the Murder Hawk Monster. What is his name? What's his name?
Lance Archer.
Yeah, they could have utilized him. They definitely had a lot more talent that they could have put in matches with him that would have made his case a stronger case. But hey, Tony Khan is just not that. He's just not that.
Yeah. I'm about to say, and this may be a hot take as well, but to me, All In against Daniel Bryan was his solidifying moment. All those wrestlers have that point in their career where we go, that's where he turned into the megastar. I think him going over in All In would have sent him to a different stratosphere. The match by itself was already elite. If he goes over in that match, to me, it was the same thing that happened with Booker T and Triple H at, what was that, 19, 18, WrestleMania 18?
Yes.
We all know Booker T would have benefited more from that. Like, that would have took Booker to a different level going over on Triple H at Mania.
Yeah. Right. But I tell you one thing,
especially after that crazy promo that Triple H cut.
I'm talking about that whole storyline, and
That whole storyline was wild. That was wild. Man.
That storyline was cringe. That was cringe. Because I'm telling you,
that's one of the ones they wish they could get back for sure.
Oh yeah.
But Vince was throwing everything at the wall then that time, especially at that time.
Yeah, but my favorite wrestler, man, I'm just gonna put this picture.
Hold on. Let me finish up one thing I want to say about, and I think AEW missed the boat on this, is when they gave that title to Swerve Strickland. Even if they would have had to turn Keith Lee, and they definitely should have did this 100%. They should have turned Keith Lee a heel, because they already had heat with Swerve Strickland and had him battle Swerve Strickland in a feud, a 3-month feud, 3 to 4 month feud for that title. It would have solidified him even just as much as that Brian. What is Brian? Danielson. I'm about to call him Dillinger. Goddamn Brian Dillinger. But I'm thinking Dillinger. That would have solidified. That would have even helped out even more. But they missed the boat with that. Too bad, but they did. All right, go ahead, Chris.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this picture up, man, because I thought about it while y'all was talking, man. And this dude was very entertaining and extremely athletic, even though he wasn't over. I'm just gonna put his picture up.
Man, you need to cut that out. Man, take that down.
You know who that is, right?
Kenny King on crack. What?
Y'all know who that is, right?
That's Rocky King, man.
There you go, man.
Take that joker down, Chris. You making a joke, man. These kids don't know nothing about no Rocky King, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I thought about it, man. I'm like, you know what? That joker was entertaining, even though he didn't get over. He had the skills, he had the talent, and yeah, he did that corny juking and jiving 1970 talk and all that on the microphone,
yeah, he did.
Which was ridiculous. But
yeah,
I mean, he could have actually been something, man. He could have legitimately been something, man.
And that was old Rocky King. That Rocky King right there was when he was in his 50s. He went through. He was a 50-something-year-old man that had gotten into, he became homeless, got into some drugs and everything like that, but he returned to wrestling, and that was his look then after that. But before that, man, he had a chiseled body. Rocky King actually looked,
and he still looked good in that picture too.
Yeah, his body did. He had an incredible body, man, and like I say, he could work, but they used him as a jobber. He was the quintessential jobber, man. Every time you saw him, he was gonna lose, man. There ain't no doubt about that. But go ahead, Chris. Talk about your favorite black wrestlers, man. No joking.
No joking, man. Even though I know he accepts his other side more than he accepts his black side, and we all know why. But right. I say The Rock, hands down, The Rock.
Yeah, hands down. That's your favorite.
That's
we know that. But yeah. And you got to give me a couple more, man.
That's it, man. That's really it, man. I like Xavier Woods, obviously Kofi Kingston, man. But
I said, who was the first one that jumped off? I'm talking about when you first started watching wrestling. Who was the first one? Now, Rock was not wrestling when you first started. What black wrestler jumped off the page to you first? The first black wrestler you seen that jumped off the page to you?
It has to be the Junkyard Dog or Coco Beware.
Okay, yeah, because Junkyard Dog was in the WWE at that time.
Junkyard Dog or Coco Beware.
Why did you like Coco Beware so much, man? Just tell me.
The Bird Man, the original Bird Man.
Embarrassed me, man. I was embarrassed by
that. Hey, but he had one of the prettiest brain busters there was in the business, man.
Well, he did. He did have it.
that brain buster was something serious, boy.
I was embarrassed by that joker, man. Now in Memphis, he was something else. He was something special. And
two. Everybody thought he was a joke, but didn't nobody mess with him in that locker room.
Hey, I'm sure they did. No,
didn't nobody mess with that joker.
Oh, he was legit. He was legit. He was a legit fighter. It's kind of like if I go into wrestling, like I say, a lot of guys would beat me up. But in the
guys, can I pick y'all brain for a second?
Go ahead, buddy.
Why is it that we talk about these wrestlers and we're speaking on our favorites and it doesn't matter which one we name, unless they're a WWE product. Why is it that like once they come from the indies, they just never have seemed to be what they were in the Fed?
You talking about what they were?
I probably can answer that question.
Okay.
Vince.
Yeah, because I would like to say that, but also this is one of those multi-layer answers as well. Definitely, it's someone from the independents coming to somewhere at WWE. Vince McMahon do not look at you like, you just look as another guy. What you did doesn't matter. This is the big leagues. That's how he looked at it. That's how he put it out there. Now, and we're talking about just in general, a lot of you got your a lot of casual fans who do watch wrestling have no idea who those guys are. Have no idea. So if someone like I'm gonna use like a Zack Sabre Jr. People know him all over in Japan. But if he crossed over to the States, people that watch AEW know exactly who he is. But someone like who watches most casual fans watch WWE, if he came to WWE, they wouldn't know who the hell he is unless you're a hardcore fan. That's so it's more so of that to what you know. The same way like underground rap. Like I can name people who love hip hop like I do. I know who a Tech Nine is, but for a casual fan who just listen to hip hop or just mainstream hip hop, they don't know who Tech Nine is.
Right.
You know, so it's just more so of back to what's popular, what they know. So it's pretty much not in the generalized mainstream. You know, when we talk about those other guys, we talking about from a hardcore wrestling fan standpoint that watch from strong style, British strong style to death matches. Mainstream people are not people who know mainstream stuff, don't even know half of that stuff that's going on. Okay. So that's more so of what they know and what they don't know.
Facts.
Well, no doubt. But I tell you what, back in the day, now if you look at it back in the day, back during territorial time, from the territories, a lot of those guys that came from the indies, not the indies, they wasn't indies, they was actually, like I said, regional territories. A lot of those guys already had huge names. They was already big, and even the black wrestlers that he got, like I say, Junkyard Dog was huge before he got to the WWE. He was, WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. He was a big time star and probably would have been bigger. I think he would have been bigger in the WWF. He was he was a casualty of his own. He pretty much led to his own demise when it boiled down to it because he had got into drugs at that time. He just did not have his head in the game because he could have won. He probably could have been an Intercontinental Champion easy up there.
I agree.
I don't. He wouldn't have won the World Championship because Hogan was the World Champion. So they definitely wasn't going to do that.
It just got windy in here, fellas.
Yeah, I see that. The storm has arrived. What's going on, Eric, my man?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, the so-called fake wannabe Goldberg, hybrid looking Brock Lesnar wannabe. I still got something for you. You better accept my challenge soon. I'm telling you that right now.
All right, so we got wrestlers. We got a wrestler in here. One Man Army is talking to Eric Thunder. So hey, we're gonna try not to get off topic here, but we will let a little bit of that go. So let me go ahead and get Alma Clark's.
We'll try.
All right, let's go ahead and get Alma's. Let me go ahead and get her. She said something. Alma says, as far as black wrestlers go, my faves are she said following Booker T, Stevie Ray, PYT, Sweet Brown Sugar. Okay. Skip Young, Coco Beware. Skip Young, most underrated in the business, should have been world champ. He was underrated. I don't know about world champ, but he was good. He was.
She said like my grandma. She like the rest of my grandma. Like
Skip Young. I'm like, who in the world?
I had to think about that one.
Yeah, I know each and every one of them that she spoke of right there.
PYT, that was a Michael Jackson song. Well, what the world? There ain't no wrestler.
Pretty Young Things, man. That was Coco Beware and
another black guy. I forget his name.
I think it was Pez Wiley.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, no doubt. All right, Eric Thunder says, challenge, ha ha ha. What you talking about? One man loser. God almighty.
Know you scared because you know you were you couldn't beat me with them dirty tactics. You couldn't. I had your number, Eric. I had your number. Come on, accept my challenge. Accept, because you know you're about to get beat.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Eric's not gonna back away from no challenge, man. Even though, like I say, hey, he knows what's in front of him, and I don't think he's gonna back away from a challenge. So I can't wait to see the next one.
Straight dog that don't back down from nothing. I tell you that right now.
All right. So let's go ahead and all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with it from there. So if you guys are finished with saying what you guys want to say, let me see what Eric says first. Eric says only number you had was the hospitals.
Keep talking that talk. Keep talking. I got something for you.
Is that you had the hospitals on dial just in case. You said, please save a bed, have a bed ready for me. That's what Eric is saying now. I'm just saying what
Eric Thunder came to talk that talk tonight.
I'm about to say that fire right back to him. He ain't ready. He ain't ready.
Goodness sake.
Oh man, that is crazy. That is crazy. All right. We're going to get Eric on here, man.
Please call 911.
I'm out to get
for him.
Tell him I've been shut down. In my heart.
I'm starting a new segment. You guys, I'm going to get y'all on. And y'all going to have a face-to-face on the Straight Up Wrestling Show, man. And y'all going to talk y'all business and what, And, hey, man, this thing is going to go on and go on. So, hey, we going to.
It's the crown of the one that wear it. Everybody want to come for me.
All right. Let's see. That's a good one, Eric. I will say that. But One Man Army came back. So, all right, man. So as far as hey, the black wrestlers, first black wrestler that jumped off the page at me was, I have to say, Rufus R. Jones, guys. And you don't know you guys don't know who he is, but you do know who his son. His son is Slick. Slick.
I thought you ST Jones, boy. ST Jones.
No. SD Jones was his cousin. Slick, the manager. Slick.
Oh, Slick. Wow.
Yeah, Slick is that's Rufus R. Freight Train Jones' son. But Rufus R. Freight Train Jones is a great wrestler, man. Outstanding. He would. I didn't really care for him too much, man. But once he get that freight train rolling, you can't stop him. But this dude
didn't have no chief, boy. He ain't wrestle.
He didn't have no chief, man. He couldn't talk. His son couldn't talk either. But
I'm like, well, y'all need to put some dentures in. Y'all need to put some dentures in or something, but
yeah, neither one of them could talk, man. Neither one of them could talk. But yeah, Rufus, man, from what I understand, he was illiterate, but he had this woman that used to travel around with him that handled his money. And when he died, man, that joker, he was loaded. So Slick was set up when Rufus died, man. Rufus was a millionaire when he died, but that joker went everywhere and just pretty much did a lot of great things. He was pretty much a low level like Bobo Brazil. And Bobo Brazil, speaking of him, he's one of the other first black wrestlers that I first saw, along with Sonny King and Bearcat Wright, those type of guys, man. But the first one that really jumped off to me and that just really made me just like say, man, that's who I want to emulate. Well, Tiger Conway Jr. I forgot about him. Loved him, and he was outstanding, young black man with afro back in the day. And him and Ric Flair used to go at it back and forth. It was kind of a mini Ric Flair. The Ric Flair Tiger Conway Jr. feud was the same as Ric Flair Ricky Steamboat. Now he wasn't as good as Ricky Steamboat, but very close. Mm-hmm. But that was a great feud. But then there was a guy named Tony Atlas came on the scene, and Tony, the first few years, like 1975 to 1977, 1975, 1976, he started working out. He was getting bigger. He just was, just a skinny kid. He started getting muscular. 1977, 1978 is when he really blossomed. And, in that time zone, 1978, 1979, he became one of the top 5 wrestlers in the world. So in 77, he was up there in the top 10. But from 77 to 83, 84, up to 84, like I said before, I told you guys, he pretty much dominated. He was one of those wrestlers. Like I said, you name the top 5 wrestlers in the world, guys who could go anywhere and sell out buildings. It was Andre the Giant. It was Tony Atlas. It was Harley Race. it was Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair. Those was the top 5 wrestlers in the world, and that was basically, and that's not naming, of course, Bob Backlund was in there, and Nick Botwinkle out of AWA and the WWF, WWE, WWF, whatever you want to call it, those guys, but they pretty much just stayed in their region. But Tony Atlas was one of those guys who could go anywhere and pretty much sell out. And he was, if you saw him every time, if you go back and see the sheets, his pay, like, he did in Kansas City, 1981, I got a run sheet and they had to pay, what's the name, Harley Race for that night, earned $4,285 that night. Tony Atlas was the second highest paid. He made $4,130 that night at the Houston Coliseum. Well, back then Houston Astrodome, what they used to call it. But that's the type of money that he, back in 1981, that he would get on a nightly basis, either that or even more. And he was an incredible athlete, man. I know a lot of people might see him and they might see a few different things that he just body pressing people and stuff like that. But if that's all you seen from him, then you don't know. But man, this guy, he was first big muscled up wrestler I saw that used to deliver drop kicks and do a lot of the different athletic things in the ring. But yeah, he was really good, and he's the only wrestler till this day, the only wrestler that I know. Now Hulk Hogan, all the guys that he lost to, he didn't have a feud with, but he had a feud with Tony Atlas. He feuded with Tony Atlas in 1981 and 1982. Tony Atlas won that feud. He dominated Hulk Hogan, and Vince McMahon Jr. wanted to run it back in 84, but Tony had gotten into all those drugs. He had gotten into all that other stuff. And he said, Tony could have been. He
became a weirdo, boy. Tony became a weirdo.
I never knew Tony was on drugs. I just thought
that's that last he had.
He lost his house and everything, man. He was
that's how he lost his found his wife he got now.
Yeah, he's
literally
on the bridge and everything.
On a bridge, on a park bench, and she walked up and he found her, and she helped him clean him up and everything. And
and Tony went back up to the WWE, and they started using him as helping people train, get bigger, and everything. And then that's when he started doing that Samba Simba crap or whatever. But I think he went, and then he did that for a while. Samba Simba.
I do remember that.
Then he went over to the WWE.
You know what? I seen it because it was like a news special. It was like a love story news special. This was some time ago. Yeah, but I did see that.
Yeah, and then he came back to WCW and he was wearing sweatpants in the ring and he just looked crazy, man. I'm just like, this is not the Tony Atlas, and I hate it. Because I knew there was a generation or there was an age group like Chris's age group, people that that really did not see him at his at his top level. So that's what they got exposed to. And Ron Simmons was the world champion at this time, and I'm like, they think this guy's great, man. He was nothing compared to what Tony Atlas was. Tony Atlas was it, man. He was must-see TV. Like Jordan. Every black person in America had to see Tony Atlas. Everybody. If Tony Atlas was wrestling on TV, he was on WTBS, Superstation, every black person I knew would go to make sure they see Tony Atlas wrestle. If Tony Atlas was going to wrestle. Wow. Must see TV. I'm talking about like Jordan, Dr. J when he's playing basketball, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Walter Payton. This guy, everybody wanted to see him. And everybody knew him. Everybody. If you was black, you knew him, straight up, you knew him. It wasn't like a black wrestler today where, people might look at you, Bobby Lashley, what are you talking about? Swerve Strickland, what are you talking about? Every black person in America knew who this guy was. Everybody. He was incredible, man. And then not just that, he was Mr. USA, bodybuilding. He came runner up in the universe for like 2 or 3 years, Mr. Universe. Pageant, whatever they call those things, competitions.
Mr. Universe and
University,
bodybuilding.
But everybody knew who Tony Atlas was. So, but like I say, he had that misfortune. But Vince McMahon Jr., because Vince McMahon Sr. loved him, and that's probably why, like I say, he let Tony Atlas just dog Hulk Hogan, because he would go in. Vince McMahon Sr. would go into he'd go into the locker room. He say, Tony, what you want to do with the big goof tonight? He would. he just, and Tony be like, man, But Tony said, he used to make sure Hulk got his stuff in. He said, but Vince Sr., he liked him, but he really couldn't stand him compared to him. And, everybody, and, Pedro Morales and Ivan Putski and all of them used to say that, they all confirmed that. They said, yeah. They said Tony, Tony he was locked in step with Vince Sr., but he wouldn't stick around long enough to get the title because he could have got the title, back in the day. It could have been.
I didn't know that joker was born 2 days before me, man.
Who was?
Tony Atlas.
Oh, okay.
That joker was born on April 23rd, man.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. But yeah, he was just, and like I said, Vince McMahon Sr. liked him a lot. But he like, Vince McMahon Sr. started seeing all the problems that he was having, seeing that he was indulging in some drugs and everything. And Tony Atlas was traveling with JYD at the time. And JYD got him into a lot of the drugs and stuff. Yeah, and JYD used to.
I'm about to say a lot of exposure, man.
JYD was, he was on that stuff, boy.
Yeah, Tony said all he wanted to do. He said he was a clean boy. He was a little old Southern boy from Virginia, man, that just didn't do anything. And he said, he's traveling with him and everything. JYD will, mess with drugs. And back then, man, and I hate to say it about women coming out to the wrestling shows today. You just don't have that. You look at the crowds. I don't care if you're looking at WWE, AEW, the women that was in the crowds back then compared to what's in the crowds now. Back then, you basically say a lot of those women were supermodels, man. You had beautiful women that used to go out to the wrestling shows. Beautiful women went out to the wrestling shows. So it's a whole different ball game, especially like, when Flair was wrestling, Steamboat and people like that, those good looking guys, man. You had those beautiful women out there looking at them. They was just like, man, they was rock stars, Rock and Roll Express, even though they had the teeny weenies.
Teeny boppers, but the teeny boppers.
Those girls was really pretty, man. They came, they really came out. And now you can look at a show like TNA. You look at TNA show, the TNA show, about 94% of they audience a lot of time, man, it's all male. It's crazy. And
but isn't that more so of what it mostly catered to anyway? So the males, the women kind of
it is, but women used to go out to the shows with their husbands, with their boyfriends and things like that. It's just like going out to a football game. That's what I'm saying. It was a whole different ball game. Chris, you done been to the, been out to the bars and things like that. Mm-hmm. What do we see out there? We see couples. They go out there to see these boxing matches. You see them going out there with their men. But these women are not going out with their man to see wrestling like they did back in the day. Back in the day,
definitely not.
Yeah,
definitely
just like John said, his grandma, man, watched all of that stuff. Back in the day, man, men went out there with their women. Women was just as big as fans. If I look at the wrestling books, I can pull out my wrestling magazines because that's was the social media. Everybody used to send in their mail to Bill Apter and his crew. And you have those wrestling magazines. Mm-hmm. Half of that fan mail that went in there that they read, they had on the what's it was females, man. Females. This is my favorite wrestler. Females loved wrestling at that time, and we lost a big segment of that. And it's just we cannot. That's one thing that we can't overlook because we're trying to pull that again. We got to pull that back in. That is a whole segment of wrestling that we don't have anymore. Is the female fan. We can't look at it and say, we catering to the wrestling fan, because I'm telling you, most of the people that we are catering to as the wrestling public is not the general public. We are catering to people that's in the doggone
demographic, man, between 18 and 40.
It's a male demographic, and also to I think with the women though, especially with this day and age though, I think it's almost like, how can I say it? I think women are still attracted to wrestling, but I guess more so now because women are more in the forefront now versus like the superstars of back in the day. Because they put them almost like sex symbols when they see somebody like. Yeah. So that's probably another reason why they coming to that, because they saw them like, oh my God, these guys look so good to them and stuff. But this day and age now, women probably still are coming to wrestling, but it's just more so now because women in the forefront.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not just. Like I said, a lot of wrestlers started looking like the fans. They just did. That's all it is to it. They started looking like the fans, and a certain segment of the fans too. So a lot of these guys,
I can agree with that.
A lot of the guys, man, that wrestling or did things, or a lot of these guys that wrestle now, they, of course, you have guys in wrestling that have scored beautiful females, because you have a lot of beautiful females that's wrestling. But when it boils down to it, I mean, you have a certain segment of women, they're not going to look at certain things, because you can look at wrestling today and it looks like somebody that's going to, that loves to read comic books, or these guys love to be on play video games and stuff like that. It's
to a niche. It's to a niche audience.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying, wrestling, we got the storylines and all that stuff. We got to get it back to where it's cool, where you like to say it was like football, because back then, to a certain point, now it wasn't as popular as the NFL, because that was all so structured and it was just one big league. Back then we had territories. Now, as far as how many people watched it compared to football, it was very comparative. It was, as far as going regional to regional territories, very comparative. What's the name? Memphis. What's the name? Jerry Lawless, USWA. I mean, not USWA. His Continental Wrestling. Man, they used to do 5 million every week.
Wrestling, something like that.
Yeah, 5 million. They did 5.4 million every single week back in the 70s and the 80s, the early to mid 80s. They used to do over 5 million a week in the ratings. That's more than what the WWE gets now on Netflix. So that's just one little small territory of the country. In the Carolinas, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling used to draw 3.7 million a week on TV. That's more than anything that's on TV today. That's just, and all the Carolina, and that was the Carolinas and Virginia was their base. So that's what I'm saying. Wrestling back then, it was like 25 to 30 million people when you add up all the territories that was watching it every single week. And so,
and also too, I want to add this in there as well. Yeah. I want to add this. I think another reason why more people watch the wrestling back then versus is now, because if you kind of look at it then, it come down to options of entertainment that you got and the accessibility that you have. Like back then, like 70s, 80s, of course, you had your predominant things was wrestling, football, boxing, and baseball. I guess I can throw baseball in there. Those are predominant things you could watch for, especially on a sports level. Versus, and then now you got a whole plethora of stuff. Then you can access it at any time, and then you're not watching much on the TV. You watch it on the streaming service. So that cut a lot of that viewership down too, because of more so accessibility. Now,
yeah, you know what? That was the first thing when we first started doing this. That was the first thing that I thought of. That I was thinking that was the reason. That's definitely not the reason. I mean, it's not the reason at all.
I have multiple reasons, but that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, look, it's more of an entertainment. I mean, it's more entertainment out there. So yeah, of course, that other forms of entertainment or other things to do, came into play. But that's one thing you really can't use that as an excuse. And I agree with Jim Cornette. You can't use it as an excuse. Let's look at football. Okay, let's look at this weekend. Like this past weekend, the NBA, they did what? I think they did under 5 million. They did 4.7 million for the NBA weekend. The All-Star game. That All-Star game used to draw like 20 million people. A little bit more. And they started using Adam Silver. We got what did he say? Adam Silver. Oh, we got a lot of people on TikTok videos and people on YouTube and everything going crazy for it and everything. Don't worry about it. No. Because you're saying, okay, people got a lot of streaming options. They do a lot of different things now. But you know what? The NFL, the Super Bowl, it drew 129 million people watched on TV, the most ever. They watched that on TV, the Super Bowl. So why isn't the NFL losing all these fans? But the NBA, I mean, they're not losing it. The NBA is losing it though. And so, but the NBA is blaming all that other stuff, but people turning on their TV and watching the Super Bowl. So you can't use that as an excuse. That is an excuse. If you lose your product, now I can't say, okay, TV is not as popular. People don't want to sit around. They don't want to, flip on the big screen. But when it boils down to it, I'd rather watch wrestling. And I think most people do. If you really want to watch a show, you're going to sit there and watch it on TV. But if it's not that important to you, you're gonna flip on and you're going to look at the highlights on YouTube, on your iPad, your iPhone, or your Android or whatever. You're going to flip that on and look at that.
I also was thinking about something too as well, what you have said. I was thinking about it. I think also too, like a lot of people tune into a lot of things, especially at the time, because especially there was some big stars at the time.
Oh yeah,
like people might not be wrestling fans, but they know who Ric Flair is. They want to see Ric Flair because of what star he is. I say the same way, like people who watch football. I know most people who watch football are not even really football fans.
Yeah.
But they know who is Patrick Mahomes is because of who? Taylor Swift.
Yeah, well,
because of the star level who they are. Yeah, so a lot of them come back to people gravitate to stars. Yeah, everybody else is just everywhere else.
Well, even the more people know who he is, but a lot of people knew who he was before that. He was a huge star before that. So he just got. But yeah, those wrestlers back in the day, they was on the same level, when as the huge stars back then. As far as in athletics, man, anytime at the end of the year, they were always on the news stations ask people who's their favorite athletes, and they would name 4 or 5, and a lot of times 2 of them in the country was wrestlers. It always was wrestlers. That they logged in there with Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali, let's see, Walter Payton, O.J. Simpson, Dr. J. Michael Jordan. You always had a couple wrestlers. People would say, "Hey, my favorite is Hulk Hogan would be in that survey." You have a Ric Flair in that survey, of a Magnum TA, or Randy Savage, or something like that. Macho Man Randy Savage. You always had wrestlers that ended up being in those surveys, and a lot of times because they did it from regional to regional, as far as different news stations. A lot of these wrestlers, man, that that didn't even have big names, will end up on those lists in that county or whatever, in that state. These are my favorite athletes.
Depending on where they're from. Yeah,
exactly. It was just incredible, man. It was just a total different time. All right, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and get back to what I was looking at here.
Yeah, because we got a lot of comments too.
Yeah. I want to go ahead and knock those out. All right, Alma Clark says, "Who is the Thunder Man, the grown-up version of Lucas?" No, Burn. Oh gosh, wow. No, he's definitely not Lucas. Let's see.
Yeah, you need to see him in person. Come on out.
Yeah, she's in Texas, so she definitely can't come out.
Woo.
All right, my man Eric Thunder says, I said I will leave bodies in a wake of damage. I did what I said. You're looking at the future PWF heavyweight champion. Okay.
Oh, Teo, we got to see what he think about that, Teo.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So it's a bold statement there, big man.
Yeah, because I know Teo has something to say about that too, because he's going to be vying for that championship again here soon.
Oh yeah.
All right, Alma Clark says, "Who is this Thunderdome, the grown-up version of Lucas?" Okay, my man, Black Rain 7920, basically groupies. Laugh out loud. That's true. Black Rain 7920, where he talking about basically groupies is about as far as wrestling today. I guess
that's what
talking about the women. Talking about the women.
Talking about the women. That's what I was thinking about. Alma Clark says, "I can attest. I was one of the huge fans of guy wrestlers back in the day. Had a huge crush on Kerry Von Erich and Sting. What I can say about the Von Erich, Shawn Michaels, Magnum TA, Lex Luger? Yeah, I mean, women was crazy about these guys, man. Just crazy about them. Lex Luger tearing off his shirt, man. Women just about to fall out, and I think it was a different effect than Hulk Hogan. When Hulk Hogan took off his shirt, I think it was more of a manly type thing along with everybody else. They were just like, oh, he's very powerful. He's very strong. The Incredible Hulk Hogan. Because he used to call himself the Incredible Hulk Hogan. And that's what they was looking at.
I remember that. Yeah. They got sued.
But Lex Luger, when Lex Luger did it, man, the women just went nuts over his muscles because he didn't have a pretty face. But, they was going crazy over his muscles. And the same thing with Sting when he used to tear off his shirt. They would go crazy over him, All right, Eric Thunder, I'm here now on YouTube, swapped over from Facebook. All right, appreciate that, Eric. All right, AJ Scale says, "Hey, Harry and Chris, Monday Night Raw is live tonight. plus Naomi and Bianca Ballet versus Liv Morgan and Raquel in tag team action later on tonight, plus Logan Paul, Seth freaking Rollins, and CM Punk. Yes, sir. We here. Definitely gonna see it. All right, Eric Thunder said, I see people asking who Thunder is, Harry and Chris. See who Thunder is. Harry and Chris, tell them or show them what happened at Major Impact. Okay, man. I wish we had that footage. We don't have that footage right now, but people will know.
It's coming.
We're gonna push you, man. We're gonna push you. Yeah, people will know who you are straight up if they don't know, but they will learn here soon. But yeah, it's a lot of different things, man. We really haven't went into anything else. But yeah, I definitely wanted to go and talk about a little bit of, let's go and talk about as far as Black History Month, man. Let's talk a little bit about music here. And I know a lot of you guys, man, y'all came up during the hip hop era. And, basically the way I look at hip hop music now, man, it's mostly a bad thing. It really is. And I switched from being a rock and roll guy, rock and roll R&B guy, and got into hip hop because I loved it so much. And I was around I was 12 years old when the first rap record came out. That was Rapper's Delight, 1979. Loved it and didn't look back. I used to be a big time singer. Didn't look back, man. It was King Tim III by the Fatback Band in 1979, and Rapper's Delight by Sugar Hill Gang. And then after that, you had a few rap songs here and there that was pretty good. But it looked like rap was gonna die. It looked like it was gonna go by the way, just like disco. But you had a group that was out that did have some pretty good party records, but they came out with this great record called The Message, and it's been sampled by Puff Daddy,
Melly Mel,
Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious Five, Melly Mel, and Duke Booty put together this great record called The Message. And like I said, that music been sampled by, Puff Daddy, been sampled by Ice Cube, and the last time it was sampled was by what's that little light skinned girl, man? They came and said,
Coi Leray.
Yeah, Coi Leray. So I appreciate that. But yeah, so she came out there. The girls are players too, on that beat. So it cracks me up.
She did a thing.
She
did a thing. She was rapping too. I give it to her.
Yeah, I crack up on these guys, man. These young guys that come here and be like, I don't know if my, they'll listen to my music. They love it, man. I love it. I love those tracks and everything. And they ready to put their stuff out. And like I say, I don't know if my fans are like that. I don't know if young people are like that. I'm like, man, don't you know y'all sampling everything that we did? Y'all are sampling all this music that the most popular thing that was out at the time was Coi Leray. I'm just like, don't you know that was sampled back in the day? Don't you know that was sampled, man, that came from my generation? He didn't know. He had no clue.
That was thing I try to do with music, like when I'm in the working with people,
mm-hmm.
I'll especially like if I know that your ear not there yet.
Yeah,
I'll teach you those records. Like I'll show you. Like sometimes you can take a familiar sound and make it yours, especially if you can actually pin something good together.
Yeah, exactly. Alma Clark says, rest in peace, Roberta Flack. No doubt. A great singer, suffered from ALS. Yeah, the last 2 years, B90. Yes, rest in peace to Roberta Flack. Very well respected in the music industry. She was something special. All right, let me check out something here.
Well, we got a couple minutes for Raw.
Oh yeah. We got to be getting into that Raw, guys. There's a lot more stuff that I want to talk about, as far as music. But yeah, we got Raw coming up here in just a little bit. But yeah, did you get back in One Man Army?
Yeah, I had a phone.
My boy whipping it.
All right, it's all good. But yeah, as far as rap music, man, hey, I'm still, like I say, still a big time fan as far as the music go. But man, like I say, yeah, I'm gonna go run around. I want everybody to give me their favorite favorite rapper or favorite rappers. All right, let's start with John. Who's your favorite rapper, man, of all time? A favorite rapper?
Y'all gonna laugh, but like unless you're like a super lyrical, miracle, spiritual dude, like Lupe Fiasco is one of my favorite rappers.
Okay, he's good. He's good.
My number one favorite rapper, like who I modeled myself off of with my pen.
Okay.
And so like, I just want to be able to tell story. Like that man got a degree in English. Like he can write. He really could write children's books if he wanted to.
Yeah, but, right.
You know, that man's crazy nice, and like you know, you get Kendrick from like his cloth.
Right, so, right.
You know, I'm just old school with it. I'm gonna go with the first.
Okay, let's jump to One Man Army on this. Yeah, we got 2 minutes, so we're gonna go through this quickly.
My favorite rapper of all time is Machiavelli the Dog, spitting lyrics like the Holy Quran, Tupac Shakur. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You love Tupac, Mr. Tupac. Okay, that's another good one. That's another good one, man. No doubt. All right.
I'm about to say, Pop actually brought me through a lot of hard times in my life.
Yeah, I can see him doing that, man. He had a lot of wise words. He really did.
Yeah, and then on top of that, too, everybody try to say he's not that lyrical, but he's very, very lyrical. It just, they try to downplay the lyrics at times and stuff, but I tell people, like, go back and listen to Tupacalypse now, and listen to what he was saying in that, like the songs "The Lunatic," then other songs like "Resist the Temptation." It's not unreleased anymore now, but Pac range was everything, not just in music, but in just entertainment in general. But musically, I feel like he's one of those guys that not too many people can touch him on.
Yeah,
musically, anyway.
Let me say this real quick about Tupac. Let me go ahead and finish this. Tupac is he's a real artist. He's when it comes to rap, and I'm not putting down I guess I'm putting down a whole bunch of rappers. He's one of these guys that should have been out there in the industry. He's a real rapper. He's a real rapper with talent. A lot of guys, even though they very lyrical or whatever, really not that talented as far as making songs. I'm just going to be straight up with you. A lot of these guys sit on street corners and think, hey, that's the way it's supposed to be done. But when it boils down to it, and what I liked about Tupac, he can make a song about anything. He can, and I love rappers like that, like a LL Cool J. These guys can just come up off, they real artists because they can come up. An artist is somebody who can come up with things with thought. But rap changed and became a street thing where if it's real, that's art. Art to me is something that you come up from with your imagination. That's art. When you're creating something, not just what's that?
Telling great stories as well. Because like with Pac, what's so great about Pac though, it might be something might not be his story, but he can paint a picture with other people's stories as well. When you look at this like songs like Brenda's Got a Baby.
Oh yeah.
That sound like a whole news report, and how he painted that picture, it make you feel that. Another song.
Let's get off this real quick. But yeah, I appreciate that. We're going to get back to that and we'll talk about that again, One Man Army. But Teo, who's your favorite wrestler real quick? Favorite rapper?
If Aubrey Graham was not drawing breath, it would be Tupac, but Drake alive, so it's definitely Drake.
My boy said Drake. Let me ask you this. How you feel about what happened with Kendrick and your boy?
I mean, it's just how the cards fell. Two people took a jab and one of the right hooks landed. That's how it goes sometimes.
That's true.
I'm about to say Nas and Jay got into it. Two of the greatest to ever do it. One of the right hooks landed. Ether landed. The takeover didn't. It be like that sometimes.
That's true. All right,
I firmly have to say, as a Jay-Z fan, the Takeover was a better diss record. People just didn't want to listen to what he was saying.
However, the Takeover was a great diss record, but I don't know. It was. The lyrics took everybody, man. And the
4 hours and 12.
The griminess of
Ether was like going really hitting low. Like I'm talking about, like Ether was touching his soul. I was like, okay.
Only reason I'm saying. The reason I roll with Ether is because even though I love Takeover, I think I listen to that more. But I rolled with Ether because it's just that I don't know. It seemed like Nas believed in himself, that he believed that he's the better rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just that confidence. I could hear the confidence in his voice. To me, I think Jay just succumbed to that. He did not, if Jay would have came out and say, "Hey, my record is better. I don't even need to say anything else or whatever." It just seemed like
Super Ugly cooked him when he came up with it. When he came back with that follow up, he should have left. Takeover could have stood on his own.
If he would have left it alone, I would have been fine with it because I was like, Takeover was such a good diss record. He didn't really have to say anything. You could have just came out and say, "Hey, I said what I said, and I'm the one who's cooking. I'm the one who took Nas off the top. Even though Nas wasn't on the top at the time, he said, I just took over it, man, and it is what it is." But he went back at it and just like, oh man, But Nas, like I say, Nas had that. He had the streets, man. He had the streets behind him, and it didn't matter what Nas said when it boiled down to it. He's gonna end up winning the thing. Chris,
I want to say this though before you go to Chris. I was looking back at this beat between LL Cool J and Cannabis. I was looking back at it. Yeah. Now I'm a LL Cool J fan to the day I die.
Yeah.
And but when I listen to Cannabis, everybody was thinking Cannabis should have won. And I was like,
Cannabis did actually win it.
He won it. He won, but I kept going back listening to the Ripper Strikes Back. I kept going back and listening to it. I'm just like, and it got me thinking about like the Jay-Z and Nas and that conversation. So I'm just like, I actually feel like lyrically, Cannabis lyrically.
What's up, Jack? Jack Salem is in the house. Well, LL Cool J, man, look. He won the thing, and to me, like I said, LL wasn't just concentrating on rap. He had so many other things going on at that time. I can see.
He got LL to win. Like if it was technical skill, Cannabis beat him. But it was just overall his popularity. Another prime example, when Cannabis won and Nelly was beefing. And everybody know KRS-One lyrically destroyed Nelly because Nelly was the popular rapper. Nelly got the win. And that's what I'm like, so it's more so like now, especially now, it's more like a popularity contest than actual skill.
Well, that's true. All right. Yeah, that's exactly true. All right, we're gonna get back to that. And I'm with you on that Black Rain 7920. I'm with you on that. I mean, 100%. Let's see. But let's go ahead and let's get these comments. Chris is on mute. I don't know, something going on. Maybe a whole bunch.
I was watching Raw, man.
Yeah, I know you're watching Raw right now. That's all good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this. And like I say, we're gonna get back to this hip hop conversation a little bit later on in another episode. But yeah, all right. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get to everybody's comments here.
WrestleMania, where I will face Cody Rhodes and do what I say as I become the face.
So yeah, man, I think this full-time wrestler stuff that they're talking about him doing, I mean, it ain't gonna. We know we're not gonna get a full-time Logan Paul.
No, man, no, I don't think so.
He just gonna hit maybe once or twice a month, hit all the big cities, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're playing him like an attraction, so because they know he's an attraction. So of course you're not gonna. They know that how good he is. They know he's limited. They know that. Yeah. So they put him out his first.
His novelty. Not to cut you off, big bro, but I was telling Harry and Chris on the last episode, a couple episodes ago, if he becomes a full-time wrestler, he loses his novelty. It's not impressive.
That's true. That's true. All right. AJ says, Harry and Chris, did you see Friday Night SmackDown? Rock with that 10-minute promo on Cody Rhodes. Yeah, we saw that. Plus, The Rock want Cody to be his champion. Not only that, he wants his answer at the Elimination pay-per-view. I'm gonna talk about that in just a little bit. AJ, my man Eric Thunder says, rappers today have no clue what real music is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm with you on that. We only have a few of them that's good, and that's not enough. When it boils down,
that's facts.
Yeah.
It was talking about mainstream. It was talking about mainstream.
Yeah.
I'm about to talk about mainstream.
Yeah, Jack Salem says, "What's up, guys?" My man Black Rain 7920 says LL came back and ended his career. Stop it. Well, you know what? Octavius love Black Rain. Octavius love LL. But you know, but yeah, he did end his career. Anybody that messed with LL pretty much got their career ended when it boiled down to it.
Especially at that time, LL was not to be played with.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely not though. But we have to face facts though, because it was definitely what popularity did make him win that. Because if you went back and listened to the second round knockout compared to the Ripper Strike Back with the response, lyrically, second knockout did hurt LA. So he had to come back to that record.
Well, you know, Cannabis did get into LL's tail, man. You know, look, I'm gonna say this. Cannabis at that time, you know, because look, I'm the same age as LL. Me and him the same age, and I rap to a similar way that LL raps. And it's hard, man. It really is hard to pretty much continue to change your style up to stay with them young cats as it was going, as you know, as rap evolved. So yeah, Cannabis. If you look at his rap style and what he was talking about at that time, it's gonna come off better to people because you know he you know rap at that time was like say when it was evolving at that time. Most rappers in the 90s was incredible, man, up to the early 2000s with their lyrics. You know, their lyrics was very, very good. But you know, LL was coming out from a standpoint. I mean, he started rapping in the 80s, man. Well, he started rapping before that. But
yeah, LL had changed the whole style.
Yeah. But it's
hey, business just picked up.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah, not bust.
Yeah,
right,
but that was highly competitive. 80s, 90s, even to the early 2000s. That was very highly competitive time.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, my man Black Rain 79 says, "Can I bust?" LL got him. Yep. All right, Mag says, "Greetings, chat. It's clobbering time." Yes. All right, Mag. Mag says, "Greetings, Chris and Harry, and the Straight Up Wrestling Universe." What's going on, Mag? Glad that you're in with us, brother.
It is a universe. It's definitely a universe.
No doubt.
So what y'all think about Punk even interacting with Logan Paul right now?
Oh my God. This is interesting. I mean, it's different, gives a different vibe, I'll say that much.
Yeah, it is interesting. I will say that. I'm with that too. But I don't know, man. It still goes back to the point I made so many times before since they've been on Netflix. All the money grab. You taking Logan Paul. Of course, Logan Paul gonna be popular. He's popular on social media and everything. And you taking this guy who's very popular, has a big name in wrestling, and you pairing those two when you shouldn't pair those two right now, in my opinion. So,
okay. Can you elaborate a little bit?
No, I just don't think they will have I just don't think it'll be a great matchup. Logan Paul.
I mean, I agree with that. I don't really want to see this either.
Logan Paul has
Go ahead, big bro. No, I was just saying, you remember when you told me like you already knew what was gonna happen, like you didn't even have to watch the rest of the Rumble because you knew Gunther was gonna pick.
Yeah.
I mean, Jey Uso was gonna pick Gunther. It's the same thing. It's like this is not gonna be nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a one-off.
Yeah, they feeding this point, same with the Jey Uso thing, they just feeding fans right there, give them what they want, and then they're going right off of them.
I said Logan Paul.
Uncle says, "What's up, Mag? How are you doing this evening?" B90. You know, and CM Punk, man, he really cracks me up. And look, I know a lot of guys they really relish into the crowd for that crowd support and everything. But CM Punk loves it, guys. He loves it like crazy. And it just he wouldn't be in this business. I don't think he would ever got back in this business. I think he missed the cheers from the crowd. And you talk about somebody that really believes it. I think this guy really believes that he's something special, man. That he's just it's crazy, man.
I was about to say, I thought I was the only person that had the hot take. I've never been a CM Punk guy. All the respect in the world to him. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but like I've just never been a CM Punk guy. I don't know why. Just never got into it.
Yeah, I don't really see it
either. Fan of Punk either. I think it's more so. I do appreciate what he's done. I do appreciate it.
All right, Raymond Underwood, what's up? Hello, Chris and Harry and Straight Up Wrestling family. Like I say, some things he have done, man, is definitely iconic. A few things that he's done, you can say that's been really a plus for the whole wrestling. But when it boils down to it, this guy, he is nowhere near. He is nothing compared to what, he is not the person that they have played him up to be. That's all I'm saying. And him coming back to wrestling, I'm just like, okay, what is this guy really going to do? What is he going to really bring to the table? And as far as when he was in AEW, he really –
Las Vegas is all for me.
There was guys better than him. Just put it that way. And the same thing. I mean, it just was. And the guy couldn't stay healthy.
There was a lot of guys better than him.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, man. And now it's like, okay, you guys have to elevate him in this company. The ones that everybody, the top company, you got to elevate him. When we know there's several guys that are better than him right now, and you guys look like you want to elevate him and put him in title contention to hold the title, a major title.
It was a tough position to be in too, and I think it was just one of those things where it was right time, right place for him. Because,
wow, cheap shot! I knew that was coming.
The height of his career was obviously the Cena, the pipe bomb stuff, but it's like it didn't come from him naturally being that guy. It came from nobody being able to oppose John. So when the fans were so sick of John Cena that when CM Punk showed up, they said, "You know what? We'll take it."
Exactly.
That's crazy. Like,
I just couldn't believe it when I first saw him. I mean, look, guys, like I said, I really wasn't watching wrestling. I was a casual fan. I would turn it on every now and then just to see what's going on. When I first seen this dude, man, I just laughed my tail off. I'm like, everybody going crazy over this dude? I'm like, for real, man? I'm like, for real? I didn't understand it. And that's when I knew wrestling had changed. I'm like, who is this goofy looking joker up there talking all this noise, man?
Yeah, because our perception of it's changed. Because, it's come back to perception of things. Look at it like this. Because how I know when I look at guys, I'm looking at somebody that look like an Austin or a Rock or somebody like that. A lot of the other guys see people like a Daniel Bryan, a CM Punk. Guys look like that. We seeing guys that's like normal looking, average looking guys now. That's average. There's nothing.
That's where wrestling shifted to. I mean, for all intents and purposes, like y'all was talking about earlier, trying to pinpoint where wrestling changed. I mean, like, wrestling used to be a spectacle, and there was always an invisible curtain, and the invisible curtain was kayfabe. And when kayfabe died, along with like guys really started like them cracking down on the performance enhancing drugs, like it really just changed the landscape. Of you don't got Surfer Stings and Macho Mans and Lex Lugers running around. Now you got, like you said, DB. Here comes Daniel Bryan at 5'8", 170 pounds, all natty, right? But the flip side of it is that, like, to fans now, although you lose that spectacle of seeing someone larger than life like Hogan and Luger, people now look at wrestling and see Daniel Bryan and see CM Punk and go, well, like, I could do that. This could be me one day.
Right.
So like, it still inspires people. I mean, it's not to the point where, like you said, back then you looked at guys like Hogan like, I'll never look like that, but God damn, he looks good. Like that man is jacked. But you still have hope. I mean, you still look at guys now and go, some of it's embarrassing. Some people just look flat out embarrassing, but a lot of guys look good to be naughty. I will say that.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly what you said, Teo. It's on the money, man. And Ludwig Kaiser, man. If he wasn't with Tiffany Stratton, he'll be gone, man.
And, yeah, he would be. Yeah, he would be.
Look, it's not saying that Ludwig doesn't have the talent to be there, because he definitely does. But without Giovanni Vinci, man, something just ain't right. It's not connecting, or they just don't know how to. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They don't know how to book this guy.
They don't know what to do with him.
I'll take the latter, because he's very popular, and I mean, I'm not a super duper fan of him, but I do. When I look at him, I know that he has something.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's a great talent. But yeah, he definitely, they should have kept Giovanni Vinci with him. I just don't understand why they did that. Well, I do understand. I do understand.
They want to push Gunther, man. They want to push Gunther.
They want to push Gunther, but man, it just wow. It's
man.
Crazy.
It's when you got your eyes set on one thing, you ain't thinking about the bigger picture. You just focus on that one thing, and that's what they do.
Yeah, Mag says greetings, Ray. Raymond says, "Hey, brother Mag, how are you? What's going on, Sean?"
Ooh, that's
Yeet
Man right there. That's Yeet Man right there.
All right, Mag says, Raymond Underwood, I'm great, Ray. Hope you are doing well, sir. Okay. My crown jewel, man. Wow. And that's another thing, too. What do you guys think about wrestling now as far as these premium events, pay-per-views? We don't have time anymore. Pay-per-views, what was so great about pay-per-views back in the day was there was time to build up a feud to that pay-per-view. And then that pay-per-view was up. A pay-per-view was the end all to a feud or rivalry or whatever. If not, like say it was closing in on it, and maybe you have the end of it on the next pay-per-view. But now, I mean, this is a monthly event. And I think I think it's a rush to each one of these, and after they get after they get to that premium event or they get to that pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, once they get to it, they want to switch to something else. So they don't have time to build a storyline. Only storylines they have continually going is the bloodline thing. They continue on with that, which they should have ended it. Let's see, and they tried to they was doing it with the Judgment Day thing for a while too. Well, the Judgment Day thing is still going on. So I think when it boils down to it, I think AEW and WWE, they are a victim of their own product as far as they trying to drive a brand, but they are doing it outside of the basics, the basic points of what made wrestling great. And he's like, we're rushing this. We got to get this out. And then what's so funny?
It's the schedule made out.
Yeah.
And like they're trying to keep to a certain schedule. And then like now, if you have an understanding of streaming and what that is, shit drops every certain amount of time.
Right.
So, they're trying to keep with a schedule now because everything's shifting to streaming. And I never thought it would affect wrestling like it affected music, but it's definitely becoming some of the same thing. You can kind of almost predict when the damn commercials are coming on.
Yeah, exactly. Eric Thunder says, yeah, I'm looking for a surprise entrance during or after this match. All right, Eric. All right. Jason, what's going on? Jason Durr, my man is in the house, says, yo, what's up, Jason? Good to see you, man. All right. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying there, Jonathan. But
oh yeah, I mean it's just the way that it runs. We kind of know what they're trying to do, and it's just like it's not what we're used to. I feel like feuds went on forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, all right. My man Daryl Thompson says, "Oh my God, Harry and Chris, rest in peace to Roberta Flack." Yeah, we talked about that a little bit ago. Roberta Flack, legend. Yes, she was, man, big time. Hey, Roberta Flack, man, she lived to be 88 years old. Glad that she had a long life and, like I said, well respected, very well respected in the whole music business. And rest in peace to Roberta Flack. The last 2 years, she suffered from ALS, but overall, man, she had a great life, a healthy life overall. For most of her life. yeah, definitely rest in peace. And she was surrounded by her family. All right, Daryl Thompson says, "Sup, guys? What's up with you, Daryl?" Once again, we appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're here on YouTube, hit a like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on like times like these. Do the same thing on Twitch that you do here on YouTube. And if you see us over on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. All right, appreciate you guys, man. Okay, who got knocked out? Somebody got knocked out. Okay, I think Octavius is in the car and Octavius done left. That's cool. All right, let's see. All right, Matt says they are really pushing Penta. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
How do you guys feel about that, man?
I think that it's a good thing to see.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you know, Rey Mysterio can't obviously do as much as he used to do, and like,
right.
That's
and you need a new luchador.
Yeah, I mean that's the element. That's the element you want to keep in the show.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
love Penta.
And what I say last week, we're gonna have a triple threat. And here we go.
Right. All right, Tula Ruba or whatever this is. Best viewers go to Stream Boo. We're not going no Stream Boo. This is not a porn site. All right, let's see. All right, Daryl Thompson says rest in peace to Biggie Mom also.
Yeah.
Daryl Thompson, okay.
And rest in peace to Scott's wife, man.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to Scott Pierce, one of the guys, man, the general manager of CMW. Man, rest in peace to our man. You might as well say general manager of our company, CMW PWF. So rest in peace to him, his mom, man, and all prayers go out to Scott Pierce. And his and all his mom's loved ones, man. We send out all prayers to them and everybody else. I mean, because there's a few other people I've seen. Jay Stunner, something about his sister got hurt or got sick or something like that. She got hurt.
Got hit on a motorcycle, man.
Got injured. So we got prayer. All our prayers go out to her too, and so definitely, man. But looking out for people, trying to look out for people and you got a friend or somebody, hey, let us know in the comments like our fan base always do. Our friends here on Straight Up Wrestling Show always do, and we always want to say a prayer for you or something like that. Keep you in our prayers. Yeah. Rest in peace to Valletta Wallace too, guys. She just passed away too. Was it this morning?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So she passed at 72. I think.
Yep.
So rest in peace to Biggie's mom. Okay.
Man, I'm surprised Ray ain't at the show, man. They in Cincinnati.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I'm surprised he ain't at the show.
Maybe he had something to do, Christopher.
Lucha Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So y'all think that we'll get to see that in WWE?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. After Tony Khan finished doing his pettiness.
Now, Harry, I agree with you on what you were saying about the bloodline, but I mean I don't mind it because it stays an open way. Like I'm almost certain we're gonna get Zilla Fatu out of it.
Yeah. Look, as far as it's not that I hate on it. I just think it could be written better when it boils down to it. It's to me, I'm kind of bored of it. I am. It's not because it's not what I'm trying to say. It's not a compelling storyline. It's just that I just think it's weak. I think they have a weaker version of the bloodline than they had with Roman running the thing.
I agree with that because I'm like, you got Jacob Fatu, you got the shit with Solo. I mean, it's almost predictable at this point. Like I was making a joke with Chris the other day, like, boy, they better never start letting us bet on this because boy, y'all put wrestling on DraftKings, we're gonna be millionaires.
Right. Oh yeah,
it's almost so predictable at this point.
Right. Yeah, I'm let me see, who am I with? Like, let me think right. Like, see, Roman Reigns, to me, it's kind of like, I didn't mean to do that. It's kind of like
it's commercial with Braun Breaker, boy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Breaking stuff, boy.
But yeah, it's kind of like taking Ric Flair out of the Four Horsemen, man. It really is, to me. It's just, but the thing about it is, the thing with the Four Horsemen, even though now as a tag team, I look at Jay and Jimmy as a tag team as superstars. Now, solo by themselves, not really. But the thing about Ric Flair, even when he had, because Ric Flair was still, at that time, he still was going around the world defending the world title. So sometimes he wouldn't be out there with the Four Horsemen. But the Four Horsemen, they was all superstars, man. Barry Windham, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, by themselves, man. They was superstars. They was huge. So it didn't look as bad. But without Roman, man, in this group, I don't care. Solo Sikoa, I don't care how much. And what's the name is a great talent. What's the other, the crazy dude?
Crazy dude.
Yeah, the one that you love so much.
Talking about Tama Tonga?
Not Tama Tonga.
Oh, Jacob Fatu?
Yeah, Jacob Fatu.
Oh, Jacob.
You just say Jacob. That's your man.
I know what you talking about, man.
Look, the man's a great talent, but just like I said the other night, man. Hey,
he need a handler.
He the same thing, man. That's the same as Bronson Reed. He doing the same thing that Bronson Reed's doing.
Man, he's more athletic than Bronson, boy.
Oh, he's more athletic than Bronson, but they doing the same thing, man. They switched out Bronson, but Bronson got injured or whatever, and they put him in his place, and he's doing the same thing. So I'm like, I just don't get it, man. It just looks weak. It just looked like a weak group to me. And Roman coming back, and Roman the 2 times that he done came back, 2 or 3 times that he came back and wrestled, the dude looks so uninterested, Chris. Like he's not interested in this thing no more.
Well, let me ask you this: are you more interested in the bloodline if
Zila comes?
If they all no, not even that. If somehow it all becomes a big stable.
Oh gosh. It depends on who ran it, man. It depends on who's in it. I mean, because you have to. You got to have somebody great to lead a great stable, and
I agree.
And then, like I say, you don't want to just have a big stable just to have a big stable. Big stables, and there was a lot of great wrestlers in the NWO, lots of them, but it just got big, and it just you really didn't. When it boils down to it, you got to the point where you didn't have a boss. You had Hulk Hogan as the boss, but was Hulk Hogan really the alpha male in that group? Now, after a while, you start looking and say, okay, is he really the best here? Is he really the,
I'm gonna go with Big Sexy.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Nash, definitely.
Yeah, see the Outsiders really. That's all they should have kept it as, the Outsiders, and maybe added a couple other people when it was Hulk Hogan. I mean, when it was Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and then they added Hulk Hogan. They should have just added a couple of the players and just called it, and then they could have went with the NWO and maybe had a manager there. Could have added Eric if he wanted to be along with it, but they should have just kept it at that. But no, they just wanted to get all outlandish and all crazy. So I'd never want to see that with the bloodline. I do not want to see that with the bloodline.
No, I agree with that right there. Now let me ask y'all something funny. So do y'all consider like Penta bringing a different style? Because like I really think him being here and this thing he got going on with Pete Dunne is like getting Pete Dunne over.
Oh gosh, man. Oh god,
he needed bad.
The only problem I have with WWE signing talent is like they almost sell their soul away. Like Shinsuke, Penta. I mean, so many dudes who just literally just gave up on the style that they know and switch to what WWE does on the floor. Like it just makes me sad sometimes to watch it. Because like, granted, they're signing a contract where they're gonna keep their bodies a lot healthier. They don't have to work as hard, and they're making amazing money. But like, that's not the Penta we saw last year. Like,
no, it's not.
Lord,
you know what I mean? Like, it just makes me sad sometimes.
Lord knows.
I'm watching it and I'm just like, bro, it's like he's holding back. And I'm just like,
thanks, Eric. Eric says Ray Phoenix signed with WWE today. I didn't know that.
Thanks for letting me know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either.
Oh, it's over with. We about to get the Lucha Bros. It's over.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I think Penta will be more interesting to watch. I mean, I like him as a solo performer, but with his brother, man, I would love it a lot more. Goodness
oh yeah,
sake.
absolutely.
So y'all think
nice.
What we're seeing from Penta right now, and like, you know, this is just let's get both of y'all over here so we can really, you know, spice up the tag division, because like I do say that it's been a long time coming, but boy, the Street Profits is getting some kind of push.
Man,
they finally turned them heel. That's what we've been waiting on.
Well, you know, right now they just running them in, man. So look, if they get this thing right, I believe it when I see it. That, you know, you got to prove to me that you can get the tag team division right, because I haven't seen a tag team division run right for probably since '98. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not seen a tag team division ran right since probably '98, and that was pretty weak compared to what they did in the '70s and '80s. It's just when I came up, tag team wrestling. Tag teams used to overshadow sometimes the heavyweight champion. Used to have tag team matches, man. That was the main event. You know, Steiner's headline tag as the main event so many different times. Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, the Steiner brothers, they used to headline a lot of times, and the co-main event used to be a tag team match too. So I'm just saying, I haven't seen a great tag team division since '98, man. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, you know, and that, you know, it might not be fair, because anytime I hear anybody, they talk about the Dudley Boys, they talk about all these tag teams, even Harlem Heat, they came up in early '90s of WCW, and you know, up until like the mid '90s. That's what Harlem Heat's run. And you know, when Chris talk about Harlem Heat, you know, as far as we talk about the best black tag teams, and I say nah, because you know, I look at it. Harlem Heat came up with a weak tag team division, because I'm used to tag team divisions. When I was watching Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, I'm talking about a territory. At one time in Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, you had the Midnight Express, you had the Rock and Roll Express. This is their tag team roster at Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, Road Warriors, Warlord and what is it? Warlord and Barbarian, the Powers of Pain was in that doggo. Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, and Dusty Rhodes. You know, he was the world champs at one time. You know, you had or was it Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez? Then you had first it was before Manny turned, he was with Dusty Rhodes. But that was the tag team division, and there was other people that Black Bart and Ron Bass was on that in that tag team. That tag team division was loaded, and I seen that for years, even until they rolled into WCW in the mid to late '80s and into the early '90s. I saw great tag team wrestling. So anytime I see tag team wrestling now, I'm like, that's not a real tag team division. I'm sorry, you know. So until they gotta prove it to me first. They gotta show it to me. This Street Profits just coming out. I love what they're doing with them though. Coming out just jumping people. Man, they got to give me a little bit more, guys. A little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with you, because it got to the point where there was like, okay, let's just see Montez go by himself. Angelo is just Angelo is a monster. Right. He committed to that team. And like, you know, we come from, you know, I keep saying we, like I'm but you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, you used to watch the old tapes with your grandma used to watch. So so you know a lot about it.
I remember the Midnight Express, the Heavenly Bodies, like the tag team.
Yeah, it was Chris knows about it. Chris knows about it. He's not talking about it, but he knows.
What a problem is now is like back then those guys were true tag teams. Nowadays tag teams are being developed where they're just putting two singles guys together and praying for the best. Like back then a tag team was a tag team.
I had to step away for a minute, guys. I'll be back.
Okay, yeah, you're exactly right, Teo. 100%. And you know what? And anybody that can make a great tag team division, it's AEW. They can make a great tag team division if they really wanted to focus on it. I mean, Blade and what was that? Blade and what was them guys? Blade and his partner.
Yeah, I agree.
Those guys could have been incredible, man. And you had other people that's around them that could be incredible because at that time you had FTR, Blade and his partner. What's his partner? Blade and the other guy, the two guys. One of them was big and one of them was a little smaller.
Yeah, it was like the Butcher or something like that.
Yeah, Butcher and Blade.
Butcher
and Blade.
Yeah.
You had the
You
Claim.
had
you had so many
Blackpool Combat Club.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love that too because I love them. I love this. They finally,
Billy Guns boys.
Yeah. They should be
People-
champs. Those boys,
absolutely.
They should have molded them, and they did win the titles and held them for a little bit. But those guys, man, could have been the future of tag team wrestling if they would have. Because they came in cool as I don't know what. Those guys were like cool, man. They was like, you can really market these guys. You can put them on anything. That's how cool they look. Cool. They look like the average everyday Joe that goes to the gym. I'm talking about the average everyday athlete that goes to the gym.
I'm so glad you said that because it's like, can we give William Regal some props? Like, can we please?
Oh yeah.
Like this dude is cold blooded. He be picking you up by your ears. You don't get Gunther without a William Regal.
Yeah, that's true. And then they took as far as Billy Guns boys, and then they took him, put him with Jay White and the other dude, man. What is his name? I can't even think of his name. Juice Robinson.
Oh my God. Yeah, Juice Robinson.
Jay White and Juice Robinson. Next thing you know, the Guns come out acting like Juice Robinson. They start acting silly. But I'm like, man, why did y'all ruin them boys like that? And they did. They ruined them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Eric Thunder says also Rusev and Aleister Black. Yeah, man. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna look good coming back. All right, let's see. Mag says Penta's match gets 2.5 to 3 stars. That's what I gave it, Mag. I went ahead and said anywhere between 2.5 stars, 3 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 3 stars. What you guys think about that match, guys? We rate on a 5-star scale.
I mean, it was okay. This was a decent promo from Rhea Ripley.
It was
a lot better on the microphone.
Thumbs up on that promo.
She's getting a lot better on the microphone. I'm impressed to see kind of how they choose to do this. This is our first time. This is one of our first times to see the New Day coming out like they are. I love this new heel shit they're doing. They should have been turning them heel also,
right?
But I heard some. I'll be on the dirt sheets. I'm still.
But speaking of the black tag teams, but New Day done came out here, but my team out here, but New Day.
God. All right, what's going on, Lucas?
He said, "Oh my God."
Not this show, Lucas. Not this show. Send link. We're not gonna do it on this show.
Why everybody be hating on New Day so much?
Yeah, Mag. Thank you. The Butcher and the Bunny. Yep, and Bunny. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, AEW got. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Black Rain. I agree.
Will and Omega are great together. Yeah, that's true.
Ospreay and Omega might be one of the greatest tag team ever laid on paper.
So you think they better than the Golden Lovers?
Oh, don't do me like that. Lucy and Omega. Oh, man.
Yeah. You thought I was going to let that one slide?
Golden Lovers does go crazy. I'm not going to lie.
All right, 20
but they do need to change that name, though.
All right, Lucas said no. Yeah, Lucas.
Hey, big dog, where Lucas at? Where did Lucas live?
Oh, Lucas living, and he lives in Georgia, man. He's a young man. He's he's only like, I don't know, how old are you, Lucas? Lucas young. But Lucas is a pretty cool kid, man.
Come see us, Lucas. I got some Dark Society merch for you.
All right.
It all starts with us and ends with us. Bow to the darkness or be consumed by it.
Oh my gosh. But all right, man. Yeah, once again, we appreciate everybody coming in. And Lucas is 11. I thought you probably was about 12, Lucas. I knew you was either 11 or 12. I appreciate you letting us know that. All right. Lucas says, don't tell me where I'm at. Please don't. All right. Lucas 11. All right. Lucas, we don't know exactly where you at. We just know the state that you're in.
Just come see us. Just come see us, brother.
All right, Lucas said, I don't need your surprise. Lucas don't want me coming up to his house.
Oh, okay, you a baby face. I hear you.
All right, Lucas says, oh boy, here I go. Alma says, here boy, here I go again. My stomach tore up just now. Oh my gosh, took Pepto-Bismol for it. Now what the heck, Thunderman acting up? Oh, it's Lucas. Sorry, no. All right, hopefully you get better. Drink water. Definitely drink water. Bottle, if you got bottled water, filter water, drink filter water. Get some crackers, or drink.
What happened?
Eat bread. All right. Lucas says, okay. No address. No, we want you putting your address on here, Lucas, because other people will see that. All right, we got a lot of people watching. We don't want you ever to
don't do that, little bro.
Yeah, definitely don't ever do that. Lucas says, you said I would join the stream, but no, you just want to say no. No, that's not it. We just got a lot of people on here right now, Lucas, but we're going to get you next time, okay?
Definitely.
Man, Lucas loves the trains, guys. He's a big-time train man, just like Chris. Chris loves them trains, too. Chris grew up on the trains. Chris used to have a big train.
Yeah, Chris was giving me and Teo a lesson the other day.
About trains?
Yes, sir.
Man, I used to walk in Chris' house, man. I used to every step I made, I was tripping over a train. He said, man, it's everywhere. Train, that's another train set. Oh man. Now Lucas got a lot of trains too. But Lucas said, did you know I will be having a rail cam soon? No, I didn't know that. That's good, Lucas.
Cool.
All right, Lucas said, yep. All right, AJ, my man AJ Scales. Hey, Harry, it's your boys, the New Day booty cereal. That's Chris.
Boy.
They love that booty cereal. And unicorns
are good, boy.
Pancakes. The New Day rock.
Yeah, they do, boy. Yeah, they do, boy. And them booty-os is off the chain.
Chris and them booty-os, man.
Yeah, super pause. But yeah.
Hey, man.
What the heck? Look like they got my old high school on here. What the heck? That's so cool. Hey, Roman Reigns, man. I just don't know. I just want him to. I wish he would come back and just wrestle full time, but he wasn't. He hasn't been a full time wrestler in 6 years.
You think it's the treatments? You think it's the treatments, big dog?
What's that now?
You think it's the treatments?
Yeah. That has a lot to do with it. But and plus now he's got another avenue. So he has an avenue to go into acting. So he's taking that. Yeah, I can't blame him for it. I definitely can't blame him for it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be in 2 movies coming out in 2025. So we're gonna see if he Scorpion King or if he turned into The Rock. But I feel like that's the whole blueprint for everybody in the bloodline.
Oh yeah. And Lucas said you're exactly right. You're exactly right, Jonathan. But well, okay, Lucas said then I would just chat. Okay, appreciate that, Lucas.
What in the world, man? LWO coming out here, man. Get them out of here, man.
You don't like them, boy. You do not like them. What's your problem with the LWO, Chris? You always talking about the LWO.
Right now, they fighting the New Day. That's my problem right now.
They just need to.
Next week, I have another problem with them.
Now, look, I have no problem with Garza and Humberto Carrillo. I like those guys, but as far as that, that as a group, man, I just wish they cut it out. I don't want to see no LWO. I don't want to see no NWO, CWO, no CWO, no MWO. I don't want to see no kind of WO, man. Just get rid of it. Just AWO, Asian wrestling. I want to see
RWO. Since you seem to have problems. Since you seem to have problems with the RWO.
Yeah, Harry just want law, boy. Harry just want law.
Heck yeah, well, I want law and order, boy. Yeah, of course. Always good if you with Jesus. Anybody that's out there is good, as long as they with Jesus. No doubt about that. Lucas, yeah, but that's good. I'm still with Jesus. 100%, my man. We all support that, Lucas.
Man, look at this illegal tags and stuff, double teams, man. Come on, man. Referee, get control, man. Get control.
Okay,
man.
All right. Well, I tell you what, my man Teo is jumping off, and let's see. But yeah, he's already jumped off. But we appreciate Teo rocking with us. All right, we'll see you later. Try to drop back on before end of Raw if you are still on. Okay, that's cool. My man Teo had to take off, but hopefully we'll see him again. But if we don't, hey, we appreciate it. You still got
me. We keep building.
Yeah, we got the People's Podcaster on here, and my man Jonathan Hargrove is in the house. So
we locked in. We locked in.
No doubt. This seemed to be a pretty good matchup so far.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think people don't give Xavier Woods enough credit at all.
Like, they don't.
You know, I put him up there with a lot of folks that I feel and I believe that you know, he's a worker that definitely is going to keep coming with it. He gets better. He does moves I've never seen him do again. You know, like, you know, he's ever just slept on. You know, we need to do like a top 10 of sleeper wrestlers where people just
that'd be good. That'd be good. Alma Clark says Moosey World. Moosey World. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Coming at
you. Oh my God. Like on COVID, boy.
Goodness sake. Eric Thunder says RWO Rygo's wild obsession. Heck yeah. All right, my man Lucas says, and I think you want to ask me what I had for dinner today. I had Hardee's because it has been a long time since you said I went to Hardee's today. So nowadays, yes, I did. Okay, that's good, Lucas. That's good. I like Hardee's too, man, but them jokers are expensive. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, boy.
But it's some good stuff.
$7 for a small fry. I ain't
Christine Saucy Girl, hey gentlemen, how you doing tonight? How we doing tonight? We're doing good, Christine. I hope you're doing good,
Christine.
All right. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Goodness sake. I knew they trying to go off.
This is why I like it. This is where he sells it. I'm loving this.
Yeah,
we don't get to see this part of him.
Yeah, these guys are working, man. They going to work. Oh, this Joker got a little flare strut.
Yeah,
they do, man. They do.
Got a story.
Yep. AJ Scales, Harry, and Chris, they're about to make another Fast and Furious movie in 2025, and with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel. There they go again, Harry, Meldon. Another Fast and Fury movie, making another Fast and Fury movie. I really don't want to see it, but I guess I'll watch it if I don't have nothing else to do.
Fast 27.
We're never. Let's get out. I used to try to watch everything that The Rock did, every movie that he was in. But, man, I don't do that no more.
Well, I got a 8-year-old, so I can't escape Moana. So.
Okay. All right, Alma Clark says Bootylicious Baddie Trick Baby. Okay, Bootylicious Baddie Baby. Alma. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, is the moose loose?
Oh my gosh.
They don't let him loose. They don't let him loose.
Well, they better not, boy.
Yeah. My man says sleeper wrestler #1 Disco Inferno. Laugh out loud. Heck yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh snap! I forgot about Disco Inferno, bro.
Hey, y'all getting ridiculous.
Chris don't like Disco.
Are y'all serious right now?
Yeah, I'm serious, man. Disco's a bad boy. That day, boy, Disco used to, he added class. He added class to the wrestling to wrestling, man. Put that doggone strobe light up there.
Man, Rocky King added more class than he did. Come on, man.
Moosey World. Oh my gosh, man. They did it too. All right, Mag says greetings, Christine.
Looks like we about to see an electric chair. Oh no, okay.
All right, AJ says, hey Harry and Chris, did you see TNA champion Moose going face to face with NXT champion on NXT? Yes, NXT show, yes, sir.
And Obafemi went to TNA last Thursday.
Yes, he did.
You know, I think that, you know, even at the point that, like, and that's what I think, if you know any wrestlers are listening,
goodness,
it's so important.
Mm-hmm.
Skylar, what'd you get us match, Chris? Not too bad, pretty good.
I give it 2.5, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, 2.5. Scott Larson says the New Day should change their name to Up, Down, Way Down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty good match, man. I have no complaints about that.
I love it. But Storm.
Oh yeah. This is a good heel turn.
I love this.
Christine Salsa Girl, hey Mag, how are you? Man, these dudes, man, they just mad because their moms disagree with what they do.
Come on, man. You gonna let this one dude be a cool dude? Come on now. We ain't going for this now. Come on, man. Y'all stop this.
Not there, Ray, boy. Ray.
That's Dragon Lee, man.
That's Dragon Lee, I meant to say, not Ray, because Ray, though, I guess Ray's not there. I'm going to say he looks too big to be Ray.
All right, now, so with Penta, do y'all think they should do before they even skip so fast to the Penta and bringing back the Lucha Bros? Do y'all think that they should do the Penta and Dragon League? Because I'd like to see that.
Yeah, that would be good.
I would love to see that too.
I would like to see Ray Phoenix against Dragon League, to tell you the truth and stuff.
Yeah, what are they trying to do?
I think Ray is better. I like Ray better.
Nasty. Oh,
man, what these guys?
I love this, bro.
Okay.
I love this, man.
Man, these guys done ate too many bootios, Chris. Man, what the heck's wrong with them? Well, their heads ain't right. Boy, something wrong with their dome, Chris. They need to be the dome need to be checked. All right.
Well, they're a long way. They're a long way from throwing pancakes to people.
Yeah. All right. Lucas says my friend, robot friend Mikio wants to say hi. Tell your friend we said hello. Max says the New Day tag match gets 2.5 stars. That's what I give it. That's what me and Chris give it.
Yeah, that's about right.
And John gives it 2.5. Christine Salsa Girl, why can't we see any of you guys? I'm gonna come back on in just a minute, Christine. All right. Alma says, I was doing pretty good till my stomach tore up just now. Took Pepto-Bismol for it, Disco Inferno and Moosey for dancing fools. Laugh out loud. God, though. Wow. Christine Saucy Girl says, Moose.
Oh, my God. Well, y'all.
I'm messing with you, Chris. Oh, Chris being messed with.
I know, but we took over the whole screen, ain't you?
Pretty much.
Hey,
what was this? The Harry show, bro?
You darn right. And then, nah, if I do that, you're only gonna get a little bit of me right there.
I'm just working catering. I'm just here.
But you just
in the sake, that right there don't show anything. Don't show y'all at all.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. We'll roll with that. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get my
Well, this Judgment Day.
So this Judgment Day stuff, I love the backstage. Like they're doing a good job. I feel of keeping it going. They'll stretch us.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much they are continuing to roll with this.
I like the Big Mommy Cool. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give it a promo thumbs up.
Got thumbs up backstage segment, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Max says, Christine Saucy Girl, I'm good. How are you? All right. And Omicron says, I believe in the Moosey dancing fools. Laugh out loud. Wow. Christine Saucy Girl says, doing good, man. But yeah, let me go get my headphones. I'll be right back, guys. Let's see.
All right.
Good, big dog. Michael Cole is like the voice of WWE right now. Like, I used to think of him, good old JR, but like the kids are watching it now, they know Michael Cole.
Yeah, it's Michael Cole, man. He's like the longest tenured person there, I think, besides Michael Hayes.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Oh, Michael Hayes still over there? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Michael Hayes backstage, man.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he's been an agent forever.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Just as far as I didn't know he was still working. Like he doesn't have to. Lord knows he don't have to. I think what they're doing with these playing cards are real cool. I like to go ahead and try to do something like that for us because the truth of the matter
wrestling trading cards.
Oh yeah, I think that's fire.
Man.
The Miz is a funny character, bro. But I'll tell you something about the Miz. He can be used he can be good, he can be bad. People don't give Miz flowers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miz is outstanding, man. He really is. He can do so many different things. You can use him. I mean, if you use him right, it just, man, people like him, even when when they had Dolph Ziggler, they shouldn't have never let him go either. But those are the type of people that will be able to bring in the general public. You want to keep people that can bring in the general public. Even somebody like Gunther. I love the way, when they came to Greenville, they had Gunther over on WYFF TV and things. He's just one of these people, man. You're gonna believe him. You're gonna believe him. He looks believable, and that he can really tear people up. Tear people.
I wouldn't want to shoot fight with him.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, not at all.
Alma Clark says, "What's up, Christine? Saucy girl, B90." All right, Scotty Larson, my man Scott Larson from #Truth. Why is Carlito still there? What does he bring to the table? Not a thing. Not a thing. Let's see. Christine Saucy girl, hey Alma, what's up, young lady? Christine Saucy girl says, "Oh, the Miz is a chump."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. She want to dog him, boy. Oh, wow.
You keep changing the screen, man.
I wanted to at that time.
Y'all know who we ain't seen tonight?
Who's that now?
Nobody from the bloodline.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sure somebody's got to be there from the bloodline tonight.
They usually on SmackDown now, man. They usually on SmackDown.
Yeah, that's true. Sammy Malone, my man Sammy Malone is in the house. What's up, Sammy? My classmate is here. High school classmate. Let's see.
Oh, did y'all Sammy Malone made a good point. I just read this comment. Did y'all see that they setting Hardys up to come on back?
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, they in TNA. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I want to see them boys get their rings.
Oh yeah.
Especially being from Fayetteville, they from Cameron, so that's like 30. That's like driving to Malden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Christine Saucier, The Miz is a chump. He's another one on the sick list. All right, and Mag says Carlito brings apples to the table. Laugh out loud, Christine Saucier. Laugh out loud, Meg. Laugh out loud, Mag. All right, and then what you got? All right,
Sammy
says Hardy's coming back to WWE. You already said that, didn't you, Jeff? Met Jeff at a concert. Okay, at Bon Secure, cool guy. Never met Matt before. Saw him wrestle a lot. Okay, Sammy, cool. That's good. That's good. All right, Christine Saucier, laugh out loud, Mag. All right, Sammy says, "How are y'all? Doing pretty good, Sammy. We just had a show.
Doing good.
We just had a show in '96 this weekend, man. I wish I would have talked to you a little bit earlier. And that was the second one we had up in '96. I meant to contact you, man. Let you know you could have came out. Did it at Edgewood Community Center. Pretty good, man. Not as the one that we did. We did one last month. Had a good crowd there. Pretty decent crowd at the show here. What we had Saturday, but yeah. So, man, I wish I would have told you about that. You wasn't too far away from there. I don't think you live too far away from it. Well, actually, it is a little ways from Lawrence when I think about it. So. But yeah, I'll let you know every time we do a show, Sammy. But I just had so much going on. We trying to get all this stuff together. But we will let you know every time we do a show coming up. University of Cincinnati Bearcats.
Oh yeah, they're running that up right there.
Oh yeah.
Is Pat-Man Jones retired?
Yeah, he's been retired, man, for a while.
Yeah,
I'm glad he got his life. I'm glad. Good to see him doing good, man.
Yeah, he was definitely wild. He acting like Gilbert Arenas.
Man, I thought that dude would be in jail after a couple years after his career was over. Just had no discipline, man, for a while there.
You give these kids $1 million, boy, at that age, it's hard to really make good decisions.
That's exactly right. I agree with you. The Hardys are the tag team champs of TNA, Christine says. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me either, man. I have been able to keep up with TNA. Thank you, Christine.
Right, yeah, Christine, we appreciate it. Well, that Gunther boy,
he a bad mofo.
Yeah, he is, man. I just believe him. When he talks, I believe him. Christine says, I wish I could watch TNA. I downloaded the app and it's $10.99 to watch. For real?
Okay, Christine, that's really dope because our app is getting ready to be dropping pretty soon, and it won't cost you $1 to watch. We would appreciate it.
Exactly. All right, Sammy said, me and Ashlyn went to Furman girls game Saturday night. I will hook up and go again. Take care of you and Chris. You too, Sammy. Yeah,
I'd like to do something at Furman.
Oh yeah.
Just for the nostalgia of it, because I heard they used to run down there.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Christine Salsa-Girl, the Bearcats are good. I was bummed when their coach left and went to Wisconsin. Yeah, when he was running it, Cincinnati was whipping some tail. They didn't have a good season this year.
Good old Gunther. Where you at, Chris? What you got to say about Gunther today? Oh, Pac-Man probably don't go to those. Oh, yeah, he probably ain't going to the strip clubs no more, Magnum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What the heck?
You know what's about to happen, Harry? 10-minute. Oh, no, I thought we was about to get a 10-minute eat off.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't, but that may be coming too.
So, what you think about Alpha Academy without Chad, man?
It's not really. They have no direction. They really don't. Wow, man.
Yeah, but if they're getting ready, if he's getting ready to wrestle Gunther, this is going to be a display of.
Goodness sake, this is going to be a beatdown, man.
Yeah,
big time beatdown.
I love the storytelling. He's selling it.
Mm-hmm.
I still very much wish that they could have made Imperium work.
Yeah, me too. Imperium was good. You talking about a great tag team? Yeah, they was a great tag team. That's the reason why I hated to see Giovanni Vinci lose his job, man. It was basically over once Gunther kicked Giovanni out of the group.
Where is he working anywhere else, or he just hung it up?
Well, right now, yeah, he's not doing anything, but somebody will pick him up here soon, I'm sure.
I believe so.
Boy, this is about to be horrible, boy.
Yeah, we know.
But if y'all don't want to watch this manslaughter, boy, live murder on TV, you might want to change the channel.
All right, Lucas says, Chris, what is your favorite railroad? My favorite railroad is CSX and Norfolk Southern. I think that's Chris's too.
Norfolk Southern, more so. Because that's what my granddaddy used to work for Southern before it came Norfolk Southern.
I see. So you is that like start here? Or that's like in Virginia?
Southern was here, North Carolina, Georgia.
That's what's up.
Norfolk and Western was more Virginia, Ohio, up that way, and then they merged with Southern and became Norfolk Southern, like in 88 or 89.
All right, Tony D, we're glad, man. Appreciate it. Checking in as I'm scrolling through. Tony D, we appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you coming in, rocking a little bit with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Oh, snap.
He ain't respecting. Yeah. Put some heat on him.
Oh, those little joker fighting, man. Akira was he taking it to Gunther. It ain't gonna last long.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, that was ugly, guys.
He almost kicked the headband off that boy head.
Yeah. Goodness sake.
Hey, that joker looked like somebody you hit with an uppercut, boy.
Here we go.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, well,
Here come the shots.
Look at he's still trying to.
Why would you? Come on.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Man, that was sick.
Yeah, they need to save time. We on Netflix. Oh,
yeah.
no, okay.
Okay.
Swerve. Okay.
So don't try and get something, man.
Whoa. Oh, goodness.
He tried, boy. He tried.
Yeah, like I say, we're going home.
Oh
no.
Oh, snap. Man, I got to give Tozawa credit, guys.
Yeah, no, he's wrestling his behind off right now.
Yeah.
All right, Christine says, who's Gunther fighting? He's fighting Akira Tozawa. Yeah. Okay. Tozawa.
Oh, nice.
No,
Boy,
he's trying to break his back. Got him
Boy,
in the Boston Crab.
Boy, Harry, that's your favorite move, ain't it?
Yeah, I like the Boston Crab, but I haven't seen anybody do it effectively
lately.
Yeah, in a long time.
Please, okay. I think he's gonna make it.
Yeah, Lucas says, yeah, I agree with you. Norfolk is one of my favorite railroads. They have really strong engines. They have really strong horses too. Will Rally Sport says, hi, Harry, Chris. What's going on, Will Rally Sport? All the way from England. My man is in the house.
Will Rally.
All right, Brian Gunnels. What's up? What's up, Brian Bullet? Brian Bullet is in the house. What's up, bud? What's up, Brian? Brian, you're going to have to get back, man. You got to get back with us. We want you back on the show. Oh, gosh, man. Goodness. Okay. This dude here.
Boom. But you know what?
He ain't going to pin him. He going to hold him up. I knew it.
It's
man, he should do like Hulk Hogan. I ain't finished with him yet, you guys.
But he hanging that joker, what?
When Hulk Hogan was in those Rocky 3.
This is nasty. This is
God
nasty.
Almighty.
Oh yeah, that was good heel work right there.
Yeah, it was. Man, Road Dogg writing these things. Road Dogg wrote that.
Man,
you know what? Since Road Dogg came on, they all doing a little bit better with Raw as far as the writing goes. Uh-oh. Wow. Come on, come on now.
Come on, Otis.
Yeah, that's Harry's boy right there, man. That's Harry's boy.
Back in the day when nobody could go, when he was going through everybody.
Oh yeah, Otis. I love it.
Well,
I love it. That's old school.
But Golden said he don't want none of that work, but he getting out of there. All right, Christine Saucy Girl says.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Right, so,
wow.
Okay. So clearly we're getting the sleeper hold over now.
Well, he think he Johnny Weaver or somebody. Boy, what the hell? Hold on.
That's what's about to happen. I bet you he keeps. It's like music playing somewhere.
We're gonna take him 20 minutes to run down the ring. Boy.
Oh yeah,
not a 20-minute heat. Boy.
But they're gonna take 4 commercial breaks and it's still gonna be beating, boy.
All right, Christine Saucy Girl says, "Hey, Will Rally." Christine says, "Why?" Will Rally says, "Hi, Christine." Christine Saucy Girl says, "How are you?" Lucas says, I meant to say Norfolk Southern. Okay, all right, Lucas. I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Man, hey John, you ain't never seen nothing until you see that in person, boy. That's the craziest thing, boy.
Yeah, man.
That yeeting in person, man. Me and Harry, I can't understand it, boy.
Remember we was talking about the other day. I ain't never came across a person ever yeeted in my life, but it's over. So,
them jokers just going crazy in Greenville, man. That junk was crazy.
Me and Harry just looking at each other.
Michael Cole like 4 beats behind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's like how you can't put your arms up.
Man, but if John, if they ever come back, you got to go with me and Harry, boy, because it ain't nothing like it, boy.
Now, how Trish Stratus end up in this whole mix?
I don't know, man. Oh, the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Say, man, hurt my ear with
that. Time to rock and roll.
Oh, speaking of, man, we got to set up for Saturday, man. Because Saturday Elimination Chamber.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah. You working Saturday?
Yeah, I get off at 9 o'clock, man.
Goodness sake, Chris! Wow.
Yeah, I'm Tuesday through Saturday, but they give me 3 days off and give me 9 days on.
Goodness sake, man.
Woo.
Just 1 minute.
See, look. This is why it's important for him to do what he's doing, because these interviews now, you know, these interviews that he gets, like, I'm sure it's a long, detailed partnership deal that he has.
Oh yeah.
And they pumping Prime too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What y'all think about like the addition of Pat McAfee, like what he adds to the show?
What do you say?
What do we think about Pat McAfee being part of the show? What does he add to the show? What you think?
He brings a different flavor and some life to it, man.
Yeah, he does. But I don't know. They're better as far as that team.
Oh wow.
That boy eating good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, no. But either way it go, I mean, this team is way better. The team is way better than AEW's team. Broadcasting team.
I love everything about this man. To the greatest of all time, what you do, the numbers are through the roof on Paul. Look, I actually have it. I have it worked out. I think
wow.
Enough from us. There's plenty more to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because Dakota Kai is an opportunity to win.
There go Harry Girl, boy. Dakota Kai, boy.
Dakota Kai and
Dakota K, boy.
I'm just glad they let her wrestle more, bro. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ,
exactly.
they gotta get this girl over.
Yeah, Dakota
K, boy.
Okay, cool.
We need Dakota K, boy. We need Dakota K.
Yeah. All right, my man Magnum says greetings, Will Raleigh. And Will Raleigh says hi, Mag. My man Eric Thunder says, don't forget the benefit show Saturday. Yeah, I plan on. I think a couple of us going to be out there, Eric. Let's see. Most definitely going to try to get out there. Chris has to work, so he won't be there. Yeah. But yeah, a few of us most definitely going to try to get out there. Christine Saucy Girl, why do they have matches like that? Gunther and Tozawa makes no sense. Tozawa fighting his tail off. I got to give him credit. He had heart. The man showed heart.
I think it gives Tozawa, like, we never see him go that long.
Mm-hmm.
We never seen him. You know, that showed a lot. It showcased a lot of what he could do, and also it makes Gunther be Gunther.
That's true. All right, Christine says McAfee is awesome. Okay. She says McAfee is awesome. All right, but once again, appreciate everybody coming in and all the people that straggled through and the people that are watching that are not talking with us here on the Straight Up Wrestling Show. But appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're over on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're here on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these.
Yeah.
And if you over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do over here on YouTube. And if you over on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit the like, share, tweet, and what else, Mr. Burton?
Retweet, and follow
Yeah,
the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
Most definitely. Goodness sake, man.
I'm gonna go out and come back in, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay, did you freeze?
Yeah, my cam ain't working right.
Yeah, that's what I see. All right, we'll see you in just a minute. All right, man.
I think these new promos they're doing with Cricket are pretty smooth.
Yeah, they are. They are. I like that, and I hope Drew McIntyre getting paid good for him.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and tonight's Raw haven't been too bad. Tonight's Raw have not been bad at all. So I will say that. You know, it's been pretty good. And once again, I did appreciate Tozawa, showing heart in that match, because he definitely had to show some heart to hang in there with Big Gunther like that, man. That was crazy.
Well, people like him, that's why I still wish we had a cruiserweight division.
Yeah, we definitely need. I mean, not just in that. I mean, in so many different places in wrestling. I mean, I'm not. People. I've seen people talk about that here on the Indies. But most of these guys on the Indies would qualify for it, to tell you the truth. But for that division.
Wanted to see if it would be okay if I use the Hell's Gate submission.
2 minutes of business, and then you're going to come ask for one of my moves.
Wow.
Yeah, turn your thing just down.
Are y'all looking forward to this new version of Tough?
I like it. From what I've seen of it so far, I like it.
I don't know. I'm taking a wait and see.
Harry don't like it because there's too much back behind the scenes stuff. But Harry,
man,
Harry, I told you about Harry in '84. Well, he don't want to know nothing about the business unless it happened in the ring.
When it boils down to it, it would have been better if it would have stayed like that.
Well, Harry, if it ain't wrestling in the ring, but I don't know nothing about it, boy.
And that's
Harry, your girl, Harry.
Yeah, man. Well, I like Ivy now too. She stomped Ivy. I don't like that.
Yeah, boy, a little short, so.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a girl, man.
I think Roxanne. No, that's Ivy. No, that's Lyra Curie right there.
I'm talking about in the chat, man.
In the chat. Okay. Sarah Hirsch, what's going on? Laura Presley, what's up? Sarah Hirsch is in the house. Perhaps we find out who attacked Jade. We might.
And we did. We did find out.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we sure did.
And we did find out. It was Roxanne and Liv.
Liv Morgan. Yeah, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
I mean, not Roxanne Perez.
Not Roxanne. No, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sarah says, making Judgment Day look like a joke.
Woo.
Oh man, well, Judgment Day, that thing has gotten weaker and weaker, Sarah. Yeah, it definitely has gotten weaker.
John, did you just woo?
I'm wooing this interest that she never had before.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? She ain't had an interest before?
No, I mean,
you about Lyra?
It's different now, boy.
It is different. This is different. This one is different.
That's how you're supposed to be booking your Intercontinental Champion. So, I mean, what y'all think about him doubling up the girl belts like that?
Man, I don't know. Chris likes it.
Oh, what you talking about? What do you mean by doubling up?
Just like if we got a women's United States Championship, we got a women's Intercontinental, we got a.
Oh, I love it. I love it because it gives the women that you ain't got in a tag team, or the women you ain't really pushing hard for the championship, the major championship. It gives them something to aim for, man. So I love it. Every wrestling promotion needs a mid-card title. Every wrestling promotion, man. Because, especially the WWE, man, that roster's so huge. You got stars right up under your nose, but you can't fit them all on the TV show. And you cutting out house shows, so they ain't getting a lot of time. So you be like, okay, we need to do something and figure out something and make something happen here. And that's what they're doing, man.
Nice.
And
I love Dakota, but I got to roll with Lyra here.
Ooh.
I'm a big-time Lyra Valkyrie fan.
It's just good in-ring work.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Lyra showing off some of that strength.
Heck yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I believe NXT has got probably the best women division in the world.
Oh, they do. They do. It's just that, they just not the major brand. But yeah, the top brand. But yeah, that NXT women's division is strong, man.
I think somebody posted on Facebook today, man. They said out of the 2009 class, or the 2009 class of women that came into NXT.
Yeah,
there's only like 9 of them left on the roster.
Oh, I believe it.
And there was like 20 or 30 of them.
Oh wow.
And they showed a picture of all of them when they first started. Then they showed everybody who's left. There's only like 9 of them.
Okay. I was happy to see Camille get up there because I'm fortunate enough to know her.
Even though she ain't on contract no more.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Like it's a big division. You know what I'm saying? So like now you see what she's doing now. So it's just
what is she doing now?
Over there, I don't want to just say their name like that. I'm a Fed guy. Me and Teo go so back and forth. I'm W. But I do love the wrestling over AEW. I just wish that the storylines would be, just they got so much talent. Just
they got a lot of talent.
They got the talent, man. But
Will Raleigh Sports says I can't see Dakota Kai winning and being new champ. I missed the start of Raw. Have tag match been on women yet?
No.
I'm
telling you the truth. I also like. Go ahead, Big Dog.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying. Also, did y'all see that Bianca Belair did that little tribute to the Bring It On?
Oh, last week.
Yeah. Her and Naomi. Yes, they had those.
I was like, what's up with them cheerleading outfits? What in the world?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Max says NXT has a good women's division too. Yes, it does. Yeah, and you know what? They keep on taking the best women's wrestlers. They continue to take. You got Tiffany first. They got Roxanne Perez now. They got Lyra Valkyrie. They continue to take Dakota Kai. They continue Io Sky. They take women off that roster, man. Zoe Starks, but they still got a very strong women's division. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Will Raleigh Sports says NXT has easily got the best women's division in wrestling. Agree.
Of course. All
right, Christine Saucy Girl says, are we certain that Liv and Raquel really attacked Jade? I don't think so, to tell you the truth, Christine. I just think they use that as a patsy. They just threw that in there.
That's what they're showing now. That's what they're showing on the videos.
Yeah, they are showing it, that they saying they the ones did it. But, Liv, when she got attacked, Liv and Raquel wasn't dealing with each other, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But if anybody will have a beef or have a reason to do it, it will be Raquel, because she feels she's the powerhouse.
Yeah.
And she wants everybody to know that. So I can see them doing that.
Oh yeah.
Dakota boy trying to using that boot, she kicking her. Chris.
That's his favorite finisher, boy, the boot, boy.
Oh, from Dakota, yeah. From Dakota. Well, Dakota delivered them things nice, boy. She's just like, I'm just tired of you. Whap.
But she got them educated feet, boy. They used to say back in the day, boy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look. Oh wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Heck yeah, it is. Heck
yeah. That's beautiful.
She throwing them things like Steve Blackman used to.
Well, that was a delayed.
What did you do?
That was a delayed response.
Yeah, it was. What in the world did she do?
I don't know, but that was a delayed response. Whatever it was, but it was like her brain just didn't register what was going on till after the fact.
Yeah,
she didn't tuck her chin.
Well, I'm sure she didn't. Always gotta tuck that chin, boy. That back of the head.
Yeah.
Kiss that mat every time. Oh my God.
Ooh, nice.
Whoa, that was nice. Nice sunset flip.
Oh yeah.
I love it when they do this stuff, boy. I love when they do that kind of stuff. She can't bridge out of it all the way. There she go.
Worldwide Sports says.
Well, somebody need to win by backslide. But here you go. There you go. Come on, backslide. Need a backslide. Hey man, somebody need to. I swear, I'm dead serious. Somebody need to use a backslide as a finisher, boy.
A finisher, Chris.
That'd be crazy if
what is this 1972 sucker?
That's what I'm saying. Back in the 70s, they used to be a finisher, man. Sometimes.
Well, I told you, boy.
Crazy. I just couldn't believe it. Even back then, I couldn't believe it when I was a kid.
I see
one. Boy, hey man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. That doggone boy, that'd be the greatest finisher ever, boy. Backslide, boy.
That was a nice power bomb.
Yeah, it was. Will Riley says Naomi attacked Jade, not Liv and Raquel. In my opinion, let's see if I'm right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Naomi probably she had the most to gain from it.
Oh, she got that foot hair. She got that foot.
Yep, that God almighty, that hurt.
Oh.
Wow, that's nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. All right.
Nice code break. It's like a code breaker to the back of the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Christine Saucy Girl, I don't either. I think they are doing that to take the suspension off who really did it. I still say Naomi. Mm-hmm. That's what most people think. McCarr says, I got a feeling neither Naomi or Beyonce.
Oh my God. Oh, God almighty, boy. That was nice.
And be the one who attacked Jade.
Yeah, who said that? Because that would be a beautiful angle if that was like their way of turning it.
Yep. That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was saying at the beginning when it happened. Boom! Goodness sake!
That's a TKO, Mark Mero.
Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a good match. Alma says I'm stealing all their dinner money. Grills too, level.
God don't mind.
Think about this match, Chris. What you get us?
That was good. I get it. Oh shit! I could probably push that up to a 3.
Yeah, it's close to a 3, if not a 3. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that 3. Magnum, you still on here, man? Give us your score on that. What do you think about that, John?
Man, I gotta give it a 3 myself.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, good sportsmanship too. I like that.
I love that they made these new titles so these girls get a chance, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, they only had one title to go for.
But Laura be hitting that tanning bed hard, boy.
Yeah, she does. All right, Max says a good match.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay.
Watch out, Laura. Okay. Watch out.
Oh.
There's some heel
Goodness
stuff.
sake. Goodness.
God almighty.
All right, man. I love Ivy now, but no, Laura. Oh gosh.
Yo.
I don't like this from you, Ivy. I don't like it.
Well,
I used to like Ivy. I don't think I like her no more.
Well, I love it.
I don't know, man. This Chad said somebody had to get some gold,
and she kind of give me whatchamacallit vibes. What's my girl part of the Bulldaggers?
Zoe Starks?
Boy.
No, Shayna Baszler. Shayna
Baszler, yeah. I thought you were gonna say okay, yeah.
Same
everybody,
bad
you hear that crowd? Wow. She did a job.
Yeah.
She did a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Max said, what Max said, 2.5 to 3 stars, and Alma gives a strong 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was really good.
And Max said, Ivy pushing to a 3.
Okay.
Check this out, y'all.
Goodness sake, Tubi, man. They're going to be on Tubi, man.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well get on Tubi, guys.
That's why we're working on the WWE. You know, we ain't gonna put gonna say too much on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna put too much out there. Yeah. We ain't gonna spill the tea.
But you know, that's you know.
we talked about that, John. But we know what we got. Yeah, we all three know what's going on. And y'all in the comments too. Y'all gonna be privy of it pretty soon here. So stay tuned. Oh shoot, Harry. So that means y'all ain't gonna be able to watch Elimination Chamber, boy.
Who's not?
Y'all gonna be in Georgia,
man. Goodness sake, you're right.
I just realized that y'all gonna be in Georgia.
The work never stops.
But that's the thing about indie wrestling, man. If you follow it or if you involved in it, and especially like what me and you used to do, Chris. I mean, because we used to go to all these promotions. Every weekend we was on the road, so a lot of the big shows we didn't get to see. We had to watch it later, and that's back when we used to be doing it. We used to do our shows. We used to record them, and then
we were heavy, boy.
But that's how we got our name out there.
Yeah.
John Scott Washington, his boy on TV.
Yeah, John. We used to be every weekend. There was no show that we hardly missed.
Everywhere,
we was, man.
Yeah, everybody.
North Carolina.
I remember y'all telling me, man.
Boy,
it's a grind for real.
Yeah, it is, man. It was serious, boy. I was like, oh my Lord. But I remember these have unsanctioned matches back in the day, boy. Them things was, oh my Lord.
What in the world? Eric Thunder said it's called replay. Chris, ever heard of it? Duh. What?
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute.
Talking about?
Hey. talking about catch the replay, man.
Yeah, we can catch you. We definitely can do that. Well, Chris won't be. I mean, Chris probably come in and watch it a little bit later, but we'll be up there. We'll be up there with y'all. But Chris probably gonna come home and watch because he don't get off the 9 o'clock. He definitely can't head out to Eastern Nolly. By the time Nolly, the show will be over.
Yeah, y'all be getting ready to come back up the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. Some good work that Sammy and KO did was in NXT, the early days of NXT. Oh, yeah. Man. Them early years.
I'm glad to see Sammy finally got some style, boy. He be dressing like a mannequin.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You're saying that, man, like a mannequin now. Come on, dog. That's cold-blooded, man.
Y'all know who Sammy remind me of? He's today's Mick Foley.
Today's Mick Foley?
Without the extreme hardcore?
I mean, just because you can't now. It's a PG hour, but if they would let him, I bet he would. I wanted to give it to John Moxley before, but that fool just crazy.
Yeah, he
just take it to another level. Boy, that joker just.
But Sammy reminds me of old Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant. He reminds me more of him, but he reminds me of Mick Foley too. But not as much. He ain't as crazy as Cactus Jack.
Oh no. You know what? Though? I think it would do him some good to develop like a persona like that.
What's that, man?
I said I think it'd be cool if he developed a persona like that. Like I snapped on KO.
Yeah, like, but I just don't think I don't know if he want to put his body on the line like that because I mean, man.
Yeah, you got to go through some stuff, boy.
Heck
yeah, man. Where's Sammy from? Canada?
Yes, Canada. Both of them. Yeah, both of them Canada. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 52nd state.
Oh, you heard Trump say that? That was cold blooded.
he for real with that stuff too, boy.
I like that.
52nd state. Wait a minute.
What you talking about, man? 51st state.
Oh, 51st, 52nd. Whatever.
Yeah, we got 50 states, man.
Oh, God damn.
Okay, all right. Eric Thunder said his promo is uploading. Okay, Eric.
Okay.
You better get ready for it to land.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eric. We'll have to check that out. Will Rally Sports says Elimination Chamber is this weekend. Are you gonna miss it, guys? No live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna miss it, unfortunately.
Yeah. We definitely gonna miss that one. I'm thinking anyway.
I'll be at work and Harry be in Georgia.
You going to Georgia, right, John?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, we gonna see how many wrestlers we can get out there, and I need to call Jackie by tomorrow. So call him. But yeah, Yeah, we plan on making it down there.
Sound like a plan, man. And I love every time that guys are getting the opportunity to work, and this is for a good cause. So like,
exactly,
anybody
no doubt,
y'all coming out, for
no
real,
doubt.
y'all come on out.
Yeah, Carlito just making money. I can't blame him. Hey,
yeah. I heard somebody say earlier what he there for, man. Let that man get his money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Lord.
He didn't even have an apple. He got an orange in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, baby Rick Steiner right here.
Mm-hmm. And wait till the doggone what's name Scott's son come too. And both of them got their names very similar. You got Bronson Rick Steiner, and the other one name is Brock Rick Steiner. Scott's son's name Brock, and what's the name is Bronson. Rick's son. So Bronson and Brock, they sons. Then those names are close too.
Oh, they knew what they was doing. You know what we about to see.
Oh yeah,
the new Steiner brothers slash.
Oh yeah,
Steiner brothers slash Road Warriors and slash everything else, boy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, them two together, man, gonna be killers, man. Mm-hmm. But the truth is, unless I think they need to shore up that tag team division. If they get a true tag team division and put those guys in it, man, we're gonna have something very exciting.
Oh, they're setting it up. They're turning New Day Hill. The Street Profits finally getting some shot. They're setting it up.
Oh yeah.
Because it was boring at first. I felt like they ain't had nothing to do.
Heck no, they didn't.
I don't know what happened to poor Legado del Fantasma. Where they at?
Phantasma. Yeah, isn't they in the LWO thing now?
No, man.
No. Wait a minute. They was fan favorites. I'll take that back. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while.
I want to see this movie, man. Queen of the Ring. It's gonna be a movie by Mildred Burke.
And your girl is in it, man. What are you talking about? I mean, the girl that you don't like is in it.
Who?
What's her name is in it? Tony Storm.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess I ain't gonna be watching it then.
That's why Tony Storm didn't. That's why she was gone for a while. He took the title off of her and everything. Tony Storm was talking Wednesday night. Well, I saw Wednesday night. She said, "I've been gone for a while." I thought it was a joke when she said "Queen of the Ring." I thought she was just adding that into a promo, but
nah.
I was like, is that a real movie?
Her gimmick make you want to go smoke a cigarette in the mall, like it's legal again. She really sells that old school vibe. I think she don't get enough credit. That ain't an easy gimmick to keep up, man.
Yeah, she got it down packed, man. I have to give it to her on that. It's down packed. In the safe. Oh. But,
I miss kayfabe so much, bro, because I feel like it just was different, man. It hit different, man.
It did. It definitely hit different, and people. I just think people just got so invested. People got invested in those characters. They got invested in the storyline. So that's something that we need, man. We don't just need wrestling. You cannot just continue to get people with wrestling. It has to be a storyline. When it boils down to it, everything's a storyline, man. Remember, even if you go back to basketball, NBA basketball, when it was at the top of his his game, it was storylines. Hey, when Magic and Larry went against each other, it was a storyline, man. Anything, man. Hey, looking at taking somebody's career, you looking at Michael Jordan. It was a storyline that they was building up to this guy as being the best in the world. Charles Barkley, his brutality as far as in basketball, him telling people he wasn't a role model and all those things that he was doing, really getting mad. He was building stories as he played, man. And Dr. J did the same thing. So everything is a story. When people look at these sports, it's a story that they building is building. You want wrestling to build to something. I hate watching wrestling to where it's just they wrestle, man, and it just that's all you get from it. Wrestling back in the day.
You really right about that, man. I wish you know that's kind of deep, man, because it really we missing that right now.
Yeah, big time, 100%, man. You know, I mean, you know, one of the most things I think back to as far as that show that we just did this weekend is Scott Green and
Eric Riker.
Scott Green and Eric Riker. You know, I went in there and I threw in that towel and everything. You know, that thing, it's just something I can remember when Eric Riker walking out and, you know, Scott telling them, you know, hey, I'm going to get you, you know, next time this thing ain't over. You know, that's the type of thing. It left a sense of, hey, this right here, it's building to something. That's what we want, man. That's exactly what we want. So
my boy Scott Green tried to stretch Riker, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, man.
He did, man. Yeah, Scott said he made him mad, man. Scott said Eric wouldn't do exactly what he wanted him to do as far as, you know, Scott wouldn't really stomp him or whatever. He was kind of nervous to go at him as hard as he usually did. And I'm just like, wow. I'm like, Eric, I'm like, yeah, he can't do that. Because, I mean, you know, Scott has that little blood thinner thing going on right now, you know, because he done bled so much. And, yeah, we definitely didn't want him to bleed. So, yeah. But, yeah, they did. They put on a fantastic match, man. The second half of that show was just so good, man. I was just like, wow.
I love the opportunity to get to see veterans work. Him.
Oh, yeah.
I get to see Scott work. When I get to see Billy Starr work. When I get to see Black Cat Johnson work.
Mm-hmm.
You see polish. Cruiser Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. All right, Will Rally Sports says Elimination Chambers this weekend. Are you gonna miss it, guys? No live stream. All right, Max says old timey movie lady. Yeah, you laugh out loud.
Yeah, old timey movie lady, boy. That's what she is, boy.
Boy, here come one of the best dang on wrestlers going today, boy.
Did y'all see him running? Did y'all see him running through people like it wasn't nobody business on the football field?
Oh yeah, that football clip. Yeah,
man. That Joker, man. Like I said, I saw him play live. You know, when Dana School, when North Greenville played, I can't think of the name, Kennesaw State. I was at that game, and North Greenville had the game, but until the last play of the game, that Joker went up the middle, gone. But nobody could stop him. Fast as lightning, just knocked the linebackers out. They tried to stop him. Boom, gone. Yeah, he should have played halfback, man. He went to the NFL as a fullback.
Yeah,
he was a halfback.
You know, they was going small. They was going small at that time for fullbacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he could have been a halfback
easily.
Yeah, the guy just said, yeah, great football player. Pat McAfee said he was a great football player. But yeah, he just played that 1 year and he decided, man, hey, I don't want to play no more. He didn't get cut or anything. I think it was wrestling. He had played.
Dom? Oh Lord, Dom, what is you doing?
Yeah, he had planned to get in wrestling the whole time.
Dom got on that the Parker gear.
Heck yeah. Goodness sake. I don't want those boys that grew up bullies like they, because Scott and Rick was really bullies, man. I wondered if them two boys are goodness. And John, we saw this Joker and we saw him
live in Charlotte, boy.
In Charlotte doing that, man. And
because he wrestled Grayson Waller for the NXT Championship in a cage. And that Joker was hitting the ropes, and I was like, Harry, is he getting faster?
Yeah, he was
is he getting faster? I mean, it was like he was running regular, and he just kept getting faster and faster and faster. I was like, he ran the ropes.
How many times he hit it? About 6 or 8 times, Chris? He kept going back and forth. We just sitting there, everybody was just amazed, but that Joker was flying, man. I'm like, what in the world?
I was like, this Joker was man.
Beautiful T-bone. Ooh, and he didn't even drop with it. He just threw him.
Yeah, he did.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, if you see this Joker live, boy, he is a boy. Whew. Look, Carlito, boy. Carlito trying to stop him, boy.
Not good, Carlito. Not good.
Let my man earn his keep. Look, he earned his keep.
Oh, yeah. All right. Eric says 2K25 ratings are a joke. Okay. I haven't seen them.
Oh, yeah, they show them up on the screen every once in a while.
Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't been paying attention to it.
Yeah, but I want to see what Cody gonna say to The Rock, boy. If he gonna have his answer, boy, he's gonna hand him his soul, boy. Look at this. Look, man, come on, man. Come on. Oh, Lord.
Woo! Goodness sake.
Boy, you gonna mess around and get caught, boy. Oh, he connected. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna get caught.
Boy, he got the slowest 619 in the world.
Yeah, he does, man.
And what the world?
But he do got one of the best frog splashes in the game.
Yeah, he do.
I'll give it to him.
But Van Damme got the best one ever, though, man, because that joker, he can turn in the air.
Oh, yeah.
God almighty, boy.
Goodness sake, man.
Boy, hey, man, if JL was here, he'd be going crazy right now, boy.
Heck yeah.
You know what? I miss my man JL, man. I really do. I miss JL, boy. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, JL be losing his mind, boy.
Yeah, oh yeah, heck yeah, he would be. Man, yeah, I miss JL too, man. Yeah, he must.
Yeah, JL, I don't know, he in school.
Oh, he don't even be on any of the other podcasts that he used to be on, man. You don't never see him anymore. I think he probably started working a lot, and because he's doing school and working too. So
yeah, JL. But now you talk about John. You talk about a hardcore Brian Breaker fan, JL.
Heck yeah.
This joker thought he would be like 20-time world champion or something.
Oh yeah. Oh snap!
Here it comes. But his spear ain't even a spear. It's like a missile.
Mm-hmm. Oh goodness sake! Fan taking this chair and leaving.
Boy, Finn laughing, boy, like he got something for him.
Oh, you know Finn got something, but man, Finn can go. Ain't no doubt. Finn can go.
That would be a good match.
Yeah, it would be.
That would be a good one.
100%. I'll go and go 2.5 on this. What about you?
I'd go 2.5.
Yeah. It could have been better, man, but you had all that interference in there. So, but yeah, 2.5. It was a good match. Pretty good match.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Michael Human says, hey, Harry and Chris, how are you guys doing? We're doing good. Michael
doing
Human.
Doing good.
All right, Matt says Bug was versus Windshield match. Guess which one Braun is? All right. Funny. Eric Thunder says, cause Dom's daddy is Eddie. Eddie? No, he's not. No, he's not, man. Come on now.
But there you go, the man who make wrestling cool, boy. The man who make wrestling cool, boy.
Yeah, right.
Man, I bet you they had more viewers in that one episode than they had all year.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true.
Come on, man.
But then, Eric says, yes, he is. Okay, Eric, I'll roll with you, man. All right.
Man.
Yeah, Max says 2.5 stars for the Braun match. Yep.
We gotta go to man, we definitely got to go to New Orleans next year for Raw, man. I mean,
y'all seen the Rock how he broke that down? They've been doing that lately where they've been producing kind of like a promo for the announcement. It's kind of dope.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Max says okay, all right, no. Okay, I got it. 2 to 2.5 stars for Braun's match. Man, I don't like this doggone promo. This is silly. I think it's better than what everybody was saying. Because a lot of people think it's trash. They like, man, this is the worst.
It was so many layers to it, man. You could break that thing down so many ways.
Yeah.
I told John, man, this is like when Jesus got tempted by Satan, boy.
Yeah. Well, see, that's one thing I didn't like
Because you can look at it like look at it like that.
I don't like the way everything played out because, wow. Sound like
the Bible, but you know, it's a kind of.
Which I was telling Chris, I said, look, I said the crowd was saying what holy snap, you know what we know what's saying, and I said there's nothing holy about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, we know God is holy, we know the Lord is holy, so I didn't like
there you
that.
Go. There you go, bud.
When you get to that soul thing, man, I hate this, man. I hate it.
Almost I want your soul, but
yeah, man.
That was so diabolical, man.
Man. I just wish Rock wouldn't. I don't know who wrote that segment. Not saying it's on the surface, it's good, but it's bad at the same time.
Because, like you said, it's like an onion. It's got so many layers you can look at it as.
Yeah. I'm like,
We got to get down there, man. We got to get down there for that, man.
Yeah. Eric says, think about it. How could Ray birth something so ugly and tall? He is tall, Eric. He ain't not a great looking guy. But think about it though, Eric. I see a lot of I don't want to sound bad when I say it, but a lot of Mexicans who are very short, they move here and they
have tall kids.
They have tall kids. After they get better nutrition and everything, and the kids end up tall, man. They look totally different than them when it on the surface. So we got to look at that aspect of it too when it boils down to it, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. Appreciate my man Eric Thunder coming in. My man Magnum is in the house. Appreciate Michael Human coming through. Alma Clark coming through. My girl Christine Saucy girl coming through. Man, so many other people. Luke was in the house. Tony D coming through. Man, let's see who else. Chris AJ Skills coming in tonight. And then we got some other ones.
Ray Underwood came in, man.
Yeah, Ray Underwood, Black Rain
Underwood, Sarah Hurst came in, man. Peaches and Power Bombs. Go check them out, guys. Peaches and Power Bombs. Check them out, guys.
Yes,
they have a very, very good podcast. Two incredible women who know what they're talking about when it comes to wrestling. Check them out, guys. Definitely check them out.
Majestic Marie. Yeah, appreciate my man Jonathan Hargrove, our partner, coming through here tonight.
Yes.
Appreciate another one of our business partners, man, Octavius Conway coming through, and our man Teo, soon to be probably the best wrestler in the Carolinas, guys. My man Teo coming through. So.
Michael Human says, I hope Cody goes the right way, whichever way that is.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Thunder says, plus he looks like Eddie, and Ray admitted in an interview that he was unsure. He asked his wife, and she admitted cheating on Ray.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Oh, Lord.
That's not good at all.
Oh, Lord.
All right, my man Magnum says the devil made a deal with Robert Johnson. Wow, now The Rock wants to make a deal with Cody. Both deals were made at the Crossroads. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right,
Robert Johnson, the world's best guitar player. The world's best unknown guitar player.
Oh, yeah. Good night, Michael.
Good night, Michael. But, yeah, I watched that documentary, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, didn't they make a movie off? That part of that was in a movie. That was in that movie. What's the name of that movie? God, I like that. In the group that's singing that song, the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Oh yeah, I never really watched that movie, man.
Oh man, that's a very good movie, Chris. You got to see that.
Hey, there your boys, Harry, looking like goddamn walking American flags, boy.
Yeah. I don't like what she just did. I don't like it. I like you, Ivy, but I don't like it. I didn't like it.
You gonna tell her other? Okay, we lost man.
Jonathan for a while, I guess.
Hopefully he'll pop back in.
Okay.
What the world? Who is the? Oh, That's the Viking Raiders, ain't?
Yeah.
The War Raiders or whatever
Raiders,
they. God dog, boy.
Well, you know, football season is over with, so they can put their full time into wrestling, Chris.
Yeah. They schedule freer now.
Yeah.
They doing this just stay in shape, but
yeah. Man. Here come Cody. All right, it look like John's trying to get back in.
John, okay. Welcome back, John.
All right, John. Welcome back, bro.
Goddamn Cody.
That big old Cody coming out here with that doggone hair, man. With that doggone hair, the joker done colored it.
Knowing his hair ain't
Hey, he be dressing, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
Be sharp, don't he?
He does. You know, he actually got a Four Horseman vibe to him. He could actually start. He could actually start a Four Horseman. I would believe it. I would roll with him as a Four Horseman guy.
Yeah,
that's one thing I think AEW should have done with MJF and who else was over there at that time. I think they could have been in the group. What's the guy who's in NXT that came in and attacked Trick Williams, and then he ended up being the champ? He was goodness sake, I'm even forgetting these guys' names, man, because he was teaming up with that black guy. He was the first AEW champions.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know who y'all talking about. But
he's from Canada. He's from Canada, man. He's really good. But he does promos. He's over at NXT. I guess he's still in NXT.
Ain't nobody talking about it. What y'all think about Ricky Stark?
Oh, Ricky Saints.
Thanks. Yeah. That's cool that he finally made it to the WWE. But no, he used to team with that guy Sky. What was that guy? That black guy used to call Sky something.
Sky. Man, what's that dude, man?
You got me beat, man. I don't know.
AEW. It was a guy that was called himself. God Almighty.
Now I gotta figure out.
The guy, the white guy name was Eddie something. And Scott, and the other guy something. I can't even remember these.
What you want to talk about here?
Scorpio Sky, yeah. Who was his tag team partner that, early on?
Let me see.
I can't even remember.
Ethan Page, man.
Ethan Page.
I was trying to bring it up, but then I remembered. I can't believe I remembered it, but yeah, Ethan. But yeah, MJF. I think MJF and Ethan Page would have been good as far as those two in the Horsemen, and they could have added Brian Cage in there like a Lex Luger effect, and had somebody else in there with them. They definitely could have had a great group.
I don't know what the hell they're doing with Charlotte. Like, why she ain't done it?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they did a little something like that in NXT, but it really didn't kick off. Though.
Right.
But with all this talent.
Yeah, they definitely could do it now. With all the women, all the female talent they have, and they can even bring up more women from NXT.
Mm-hmm. They may be leading it there, though.
Blessed man. I am not a team.
But you know what's crazy though, guys?
What's crazy, Chris?
I thought about this, man. How is it that the Royal Rumble winner has their choice to pick from any championship they want to, but nobody's really going for Cody?
Because they want to save Cody for, like, say, Rock or somebody like that. I guess. Roman or whoever.
Do y'all want to see Cody Roman 3?
I don't want to see Cody and Roman again. I mean, I could deal with it if they did it, but, All right. I mean, Cody brings it every time he gets in the ring, man. He really does. All right, Matt says, what's the movie Crossroads? Oh, the movie was named Crossroads, Chris. You definitely got to see that.
Okay.
All right. Will Riley Sports says finishes in 30 minutes. Must be tag match soon, probably main event.
into his 60s.
All right, Alex Alberta G. What's up, Alex Alberta G says if Cody gives the Rock his soul, where does his adrenaline goes? I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is kind of
hilarious.
You know that I would fight, that I would scratch, that I would claw to get it. The Rock is saying that I could have it without having to fight, scratch.
Where are they at tonight?
Oh Lord, here comes Seth Rollins.
Oh, okay. That wasn't the movie that's not the movie that I'm thinking about though. What Mad was talking about. The movie that I'm thinking about is called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, yeah, it's got George Clooney in it. Clooney.
Yeah, you need to check that movie out, man. It's really good. I'm not a fan of Clooney. I'm not a fan of Clooney's anymore. For certain reasons.
Is it raining in Cincinnati, boy?
I don't know.
He got on a rain suit, boy.
I like George Clooney's movies, his old movies, but I overlook certain things about him. Just put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I gotta, it ain't even about, because that stuff is serious, but definitely like that. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? What they were singing in that movie.
Yeah, boy, they was getting off.
Yeah, they was getting off.
You gotta check it out, Chris.
It must be raining in Cincinnati, boy, because he got on a full rain suit, boy.
Yeah, he does, man. Straight up. This junk does look kind of dark, Chris. Like you said, what is he like the devil? You say?
That's definitely what they're doing. Yeah,
that's some demon night. It's some demon-like stuff. Crazy.
That was literally me and Chris we watched it together, bro. I'm telling you, he literally was saying stuff that he said to Jesus. I said the whole world, Jordan.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they stopped that, man. I really do. But hey. Yes, yeah, man. Self-expression devil, more soul dealing.
Man.
Yeah, they going a little too far to
Man, said this whole thing has a demonic vibe to it. Not good.
Yeah, Chaz. Man says this whole thing has a demonic feel to it. Not good. Yeah, I know, man. I don't like it, man. Extend my hand, shake yours, and tell you after. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna watch it though. I just want to see how far it goes, man.
My boy definitely inherited his daddy promo skills.
What's that?
I said my boy definitely inherited his daddy promo skills.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna ask you the same thing we've all been wondering since Friday. What the hell are you thinking? Nearly a year ago, we stood side by side in this ring. We were going into the battle of our lives.
Mind your business, Seth. Mind your business. Now you starting to get like Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's back to ask you to be his
Well, don't let Scott hear you say that.
Wow.
The fact that you didn't slap him in the face on the spot is a slap in my face.
What did that got to do with you?
That's true.
He asked Cody the question, not you.
Everything I sacrificed to help you win that.
You caught a chin for being in somebody else's business last time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope what's the name don't take this from us. Got a good bit of people on Facebook checking us out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we got a lot of people checking us out tonight. Between Facebook and YouTube, we got this over 400 people. So Nice. I don't know what we got on Twitter right now. I mean Twitch, but
I wish this conversation was going differently because having the chance to speak to you, this first chance to speak to you, it would be laced with gratitude, but you sound awfully judgmental right now. Let's not forget, The Rock came to SmackDown. He asked me for my soul. I think the reason he didn't ask you is because
running a little long. I feel like these promos are good, but they could.
Oh wow! Did you hear that?
Hear that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all want to see another Cody Seth?
I could see it. I mean,
they had a couple great matches. They really did.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna they might have to find something for them.
Yeah.
To do with their elimination.
which is why I also know that you were my shield at WrestleMania 40. You're my partner. You're my brother. I'm your devil. And a scramble back. You helped me get my biggest ring, and you helped me become WWE champion. Seth Rollins was the main event of the MVP of WrestleMania 40.
Cody be rocking that Rolly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
I think that's the one Triple H gave to him.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was his daddy's. The story, it's our storyline.
Maybe in some ways, I'm not here to protect you from making mistakes that I made all those years ago. Making those mistakes.
Y'all believe Becky Lynch finna come back?
Oh yeah, she definitely. Oh yeah.
I wonder where she fits into the scene. Looking at stuff make me think.
Be right back, guys.
All right, man.
Decisions. You can do whatever you want. This Saturday, I'm going to Elimination Chamber. The man I want to face at WrestleMania for that championship is not a soulless shell of Cody Rhodes. The Cody Rhodes I want to face at WrestleMania is a man that came back.
You think they're gonna run baby on baby?
They probably will. Yeah, they can have something incredible between these two.
What's the bigger match, The Rock and Cody Rhodes, or Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes?
It'd be Rock and Cody.
Yeah,
it'd be Rock and Cody. Yeah, man,
but also me,
Wow.
Still ain't seen no bloodline.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. No, we haven't. Not at all. So, wow, man. Now look at that firework. Can you handle the heat? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, because you're going with that. But okay, well, yeah, I can see that you're going with that pepper. So, Fortnite. So many people play that thing, man. That's just flat out crazy.
Oh, Fortnite got the kids in the chokehold, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I think KO and Sammy tear the house down.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, this is Logan Paul, man. Yeah, I'm not sure about all that. Yeah, turn your TV down just a little bit, John. Just a little bit.
No problem.
Yeah, I want to avoid them copyright strikes, man.
So yeah, you good. I like how they play in this too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These are all things instead of these are all things the fans are saying.
Right.
So he just embodying it. Like, yeah, I was rich. Yeah, I was this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, they got so much talent, man, in the WWE. Well, AEW both got talent. Like I say, wrestling should be a lot farther along than what it is. Where it's at. It just, like I said, it all comes down to writing, man. And basically trying to get the stars in. A lot of stars back in catering can't even get out on the floor. Yeah, it's outrageous.
There we go. Unsanctioned match.
Wow.
So is that an old school term? I ain't really never heard too many. What is an unsanctioned? What is that?
Yeah, it's an old school term.
Women's chamber gonna be crazy too.
Oh yeah. Both chambers look really good. You got some strong people in both of them.
I want to see her, Bianca and Naomi go against each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
Don't have to happen. Oh yes, somebody called it.
Yep. All right, Christine Salsa Girl. Hey guys, I'm gonna say good night. Take care, all you too, Christine. Appreciate you coming in. Wow.
I don't know, man. Maybe Naomi did do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked. Mag says, good night, Saucy Girl.
I mean, I guess the ultimate goal was to get the Bianca Belair Jade Cargill match.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Liv and Raquel said they didn't do it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, but they said they didn't do it. So, yeah, it could come out that Naomi is one that did it. I mean, I wouldn't think Bianca did it. Bianca was in the ring. So,
true.
Is that my girl, man? Let her come in. Okay.
Oh, Max up in here.
What's that now?
I said Max up in here.
What's up, Max Savage? Max is in the house. What's up, Harry Bernard Taylor and John? Doing good, Max, man. Hopefully you're doing better on Saturday night.
Yeah, but he took a rough one, but he had a rough night.
Yeah, you did, but hopefully you're doing better, man. If
Yeah, he had a rough night, man. So hopefully good, man.
Yeah. Well, great work Saturday night, man. Great work.
Always,
you and Kiera. Y'all did some great work. All right, just give me a minute, guys.
All right, man.
Turn this heat up. Turn it on. A little cold up in here.
Hey, it be in the freezing, boy.
My boy Max say he's 75%. That's good to hear.
Yeah, that is good.
Okay, that's what's up, Max. Hey, this pro wrestling, not ballet.
Oh yeah, tough kid.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all haven't seen, they kind of playing up the whole storyline with Bianca.
Oh yeah, we definitely see that.
I think, man, we probably finna look at what it ends at 11 now.
And the what?
Raw goes off at 11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah,
I think probably
2.5 hours.
I think about to probably get two good tag matches.
Ultimate Warrior, boy.
A lot of people didn't, speak too highly of Warrior when he was, in his prime.
Oh yeah.
But every wrestler has it could be for one reason or another. It's all different opinion. That's why I like stuff like Dark Side of the Ring, but sometimes I feel like it gives a slanted. Yes,
of course.
100 people, you might get 100 different answers.
Oh yeah. Tozawa.
Yeah, man, you stepped up. Tonight.
Oh, Lord, there they go, but they eating, boy.
They're like, boy, we got to get you in the show.
Say what?
I said they just got to squeeze Jay in.
Oh yeah, they got to.
But I really don't know why he's so worried about the Alpha Academy. Did they just lose on NXT?
Come on now. Hey, stop all that, boy. Now you ain't got my man talking.
Yeah, Grayson Waller is very
Can't see him in the mouth.
Yeah. He's very underrated. They've been on NXT. They just had a tag match.
Mm-hmm. And Theory is like, he got caught up in hype.
You got all this stuff from Max, man.
Yeah,
Max. That's a good way to feel, bro. But you always want to protect your body and be as safe as possible. And yeah, Penta killed it tonight.
Yeah,
bro.
Penta was on there tonight. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeet to the left, yeet to the man. Come on, man, stop all this yeeting.
All right, Chris. I'm gonna let you and John finish this thing out. I appreciate it.
You got to go.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up the wifey and go.
You gotta go build you a fire, boy. You gotta go build you a fire, boy. That's what you need.
Go to the store and get a little more too. All right.
Yeah, I hear you.
But John, I'll talk to you in a little bit, man. I'll talk to you too, Chris, in a little bit. But guys, I am out of here. Magnum. All the rest of Straight Up Wrestling Universe, man, the Straight Up Wrestling family. I'll talk to you guys later.
Man, go ahead. Give us a yeet before you get out of here. Hey, go ahead, give us a yeet.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
You know, that's your thing, man. That's your thing. All right, big dog.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. You guys have a great night, man. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, later.
All right. Harry and that yeet, boy. Man.
Oh, yeah, definitely eating it up.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, but
I like the show. They'll remind you of Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
I can see that. I can see that. I can definitely see that, man. Yeah, I can definitely see that, man.
She coming out by herself. That could be telling you something.
Well, they always do that, man. They always got their separate little entrances.
Oh yeah, here she comes. Yeah, Madison.
And then Naomi. They is tripping with that hair whip stuff, boy.
Oh yeah.
Max Savage says, do y'all think Ray Phoenix contract is up with AEW? It should be up already, man. Yeah. It should be.
He already signed. He already signed today, remember?
Yep.
Eric Thunder told us.
Yeah, this match. I don't think this match should last all the way till. You think this match is gonna last all the way till 11, man?
No, I don't. That's why I said they must got squeezed up, man. I mean, they could go that long, but 30 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
I mean, it's one of the better storylines on TV right now.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Bianca just start doing ab workout.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. This match done broke down already, boy. It ain't even got going good.
Madam said, "Let it whip, Bianca."
And your boy Max 7 says, I wish Paige would return. She's my favorite female wrestler, but I feel like it's a low chance. Yeah, she's over in AEW, man.
I mean, Xavier Woods was in the infamous video. There's still a chance. I don't think she's been able to really get over in AEW. So
no, she had. Yeah. What my man said, come on now, Big E. Let's keep it PG. We just simple boys in the hood, but let's not get rated R like your boy Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
That's a line I will never forget. When he said that, I was just like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, my Lord. And
that was nice.
And I was thinking too, I was like, how many people actually caught that line? I was like, I wonder how many people caught that line. And have you? And speaking of, did you watch that video? A simple yes or no will suffice. I did.
No, you keeping it real?
I didn't
say no comment.
no, man, no. I did, but I ain't gonna front. I watched it.
Nah, I watched it, bro. It's like the R. Kelly thing. You just gotta see. You didn't believe it's real. You gotta.
Yeah, you just and you had to kind of fast forward through all the BS. And like, all right, this BS, man. It's kind of like the Kim Kardashian and Ray J. Got to fast forward through the BS.
That was nice.
Max said, I like Corey J. And Max even said he did. Wow, Max. Wow. Okay, that's what's up, Max.
Max kept it real.
Yeah, it did. My man John said I got a pending case, so I cannot confirm nor deny. He's like, I got some pending stuff going on. I cannot confirm or deny.
You know, that type of time. I think they're doing a good job making this into Matt said, I'm not gonna lie, he kept it real. Yeah, I'm laughing. But yeah, man, I think they're doing a real good job of building the storyline up. Like you're gonna get a good payoff. I don't know if it's gonna be a mania, I don't know if it's gonna be a chamber, but they're gonna make this make sense.
Yeah.
Over the course, how does that work? So do the champions get to go to any show?
No, not really, but what do you mean? Well, what do you mean by that?
Like, all right, so like Cody Rhodes be on Raw and SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they gonna? You think they're gonna tell the story of Bianca and them over 2 shows like Raw?
Oh yeah, they've been on NXT.
All right.
Yeah, they've been on NXT. They took they wrestled Strong Face Lady and
Strong Face Lady.
If you know what I'm talking about Lash Legend.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's why. Yeah. Strong Face Lady is diabolical.
What she do? She do got a strong face, man. She do. And she wrestled her and I think was it B-Fab or somebody or something. But yeah.
Yeah. No, don't laugh. No, ain't Lash Legend in a tag team?
Yeah, she's in God Almighty, Metaphor.
There you go. Yeah. Matt Savage said, I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch too much AEW either. I mean,
I haven't kept up with it in a long time.
For mainly for the the moves itself, the wrestling itself is just great wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, why Raquel won't sell? What's going on here?
She acting like Diesel.
I mean, Diesel even took a bump every once in a while. I mean, goddamn. I mean, golly.
You think she had that sandbagging?
She doing something.
Naomi has a pretty good creative moveset. She does a lot of moves that I never seen, but the mixture of moves she chooses.
Yeah, it is creative. I will definitely say that. It is very creative. Now let me ask you something, John. Raw and SmackDown has come to Greenville a million times. What PLE would you like to see come to Greenville?
Say that one more time.
What PLE would you like to see come to Greenville?
I would like to see TLC. I want to get my money's worth. or like Royal Rumble?
Okay, what would they have for Royal Rumble? Because they're going that stadium kind of stuff now. So
yeah, man. Yeah, you got kind of got like a. You got a good. They could probably do it at Clemson, or like they could probably do it at Furman.
I would say Clemson.
Yeah, if they're coming somewhere and they're gonna do it outside, it's gonna be Clemson.
Yeah.
I think Clemson got a good area. It ain't too far. Like they're already used to getting that kind of traffic.
Yeah. But it's crazy because everybody will either have to stay in Anderson or Greenville.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because Clemson will get past. Oh! What a boot! Nice.
Matt Savage said he'd like to see Extreme Rules come here.
Okay. Extreme Rules, okay. Extreme Rules, that's what's up.
Green Randall say
Waller. Hey, Grace. Hey, Green Randall in the building. Welcome in, Green Randall. Man, hey, Green Randall loves Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. He thinks they're the greatest tag team since doggone Jack and Jerry Briscoe.
Oh, Max had a good point. They could do it. They could do it up at Williams Bryce.
Yeah, if they went to Columbia, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, what is Dom doing up here? Oh wow. Oh, nice.
Green Randall says he is lucky Waller is civil enough to retaliate, not to retaliate.
Yeah, here we go. Max said he spelled it wrong. You good, Max? You good, Max? We know what you meant.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
Oh, big spear, boy.
Now this is fire right here.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. I like this. This is good. I like this. Hey, John, stupid question. Have you ever been to a Raw or SmackDown?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you been to one in Greenville yet?
No, I have not been to one in Greenville, but as a kid, it was like we ain't really had the best seats or nothing like that, but I was able to go.
Yeah, but like I said, you definitely got to go because when I go, I make it. Oh, nice roll up. I make it a whole day experience. I try to get out there about 9 or 10 o'clock, get some pictures, autographs.
You mean on the fan side? Now I've had a chance to do something. I've had a chance to do something really cool. I believe you know about that. But yeah, just going as a kid or going as a spectator, yeah. But blessed to know some of the people I know. Like I've got a chance to be, for sure.
Yeah, now see, that's the side I want to get to. I want to get to the business. I've done the fan side. The fan side is cool, but I want to get to the business side, if you know what I mean.
I think that's something like we should definitely look into. Like, we definitely need press passes every time they come.
Yes. Every time, because I've emailed AEW. Like I said, email AEW, try to get in contact with them.
No, man, a lot of that stuff is just like repetition. Just like keep on until you know what I'm saying, set it to where we keep hitting them up, we keep hitting them up, and keep hitting them up.
Mm-hmm.
Or not necessarily, doing it that way, but also.
Oh God! Oh no, she is not about to do that on the floor. I was about to say, Lord have mercy, no, not on the floor. Oh goodness gracious! Harry says, "Good to see you, Green Randall." It is definitely good to see Green Randall. And Max said it is fire. Man, this is a good match, man. This is a good match, man.
Yeah.
I've got this at 3 stars so far already.
Yeah, no, me too. Oh, the ass to the face. I should try to hit it with the RVD.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Nice.
Oh my God.
Nice. That was nice. 3 stars. I love it.
Was that for the championships?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I love it. I love it.
I love it. And they went over clean.
Well, to a degree they did. To a degree they did go over.
Well, I mean, heels.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice.
They must got big plans because to take them off of it on a Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
That actually might be. Might have to look that up. Like I don't remember.
Something's going on. Something's going on.
When the last time a title's changed hands on a Monday Night Raw?
Wow. And they get the pyro. Oh, that's it. That is Raw. So 10:30.
Yeah, man. I really enjoyed the show.
I would give it 3 stars overall.
Yeah, I mean, with you. I think that was a solid 3-star show.
Yeah, and shout out to our new women's tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Shout out to them. But yeah, man, that was pretty good. That was a good show. I have no qualms about it. Mag, what do you think, man? Let me see. Max said the best No Mercy in my opinion. Okay. Max says great women's tag match. I didn't see it coming. 3 stars. Yeah. Mag also says great show here, and Chris and John, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, Mag. You enjoy the rest of yours too, bro.
You too, buddy.
But yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good show. I have no issues with it. No nothing. It was just a good, well-produced show. I'm satisfied.
Yeah, man, me too. I think that was a great show. And again, thank you for having me tonight. And y'all rock with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. It's just like watching wrestling with your cousins. We on here. Chime in with us.
That's what we do, man. That's what we do. We keep it lighthearted, keep it rolling, man. Keep this thing moving. And without you, the fans, man, we would not be where we are. Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. Let's see how many people we had riding out with us today, man. We had Magnum, obviously. Max Savage, thanks for coming in. Green Randall, man. Green Randall, hey, glad you made it back in. Green Randall, we missed you, man. Glad you made it back in. Who else do we have come in today? Scott Larson came in today. Michael Human came in. Eric Thunder, man, he came in today. Christine Saucy Girl came in. Our girl Alma Clark came in. AJ Scales came in. 20 Good came up, and CSX Charity came in. Lucas, he came in. God Golly, who else, man? We had so many people. Daryl Thompson came in. Scott Larson, man, hashtag truth. Check out my man, Scott Larson, hashtag truth. Go check his podcast out, man. When it comes to indie wrestling, that's Mr. Know-It-All right there when it comes to indie wrestling.
Shout out to our boy Scott for sure.
Yeah. And our girl, Jack, well, not our girl, but my man Jack Salem came in. Want to appreciate him coming in. Bill Hazelwood, man, definitely Bill Hazelwood, man, a long time
OG
announcer of all sports. Bill Hazelwood, man, and our girl Sarah Hurst, Laura Presley coming in from Peaches and Power Bombs. Check them out too, guys. Peaches and Power Bombs, that's another great podcast, man. Two amazing women who really know their stuff when it comes to wrestling. Check them out, guys. Hey, John, you got anything you want to plug before we get out of here, man, or anything?
Oh, I just want to let y'all know, man, we're going to be doing a lot of tapings coming up soon for PWF and CMW.
Yes.
We're going to be announcing some drop dates. You're going to start seeing some great episodes. We just shot something amazing Saturday. I want to send a shout out and thank you to all the talent that came through.
Yes, that was an awesome show.
It really was an amazing show. And, just stick by us and we'll grow together, y'all. And it's gonna be a great experience, and we look forward to keep putting on great product for y'all.
Definitely, guys. Definitely, guys. But for myself, the People's Podcast, my man John Shooter Hargrove and my man HBT. Hey, another wonderful Monday night, another wonderful podcast, another wonderful Raw. And y'all stay straight up, and we're out of here. Peace.